All right, so we're gonna be changing it up a little bit here. We're gonna be doing a bit different combat. This is another gotcha game. It's another new one. It came out Wednesday last week. The combat is very different. I think Peter Parker is always so nice to welcome us into the Sanctum Sanctorum when we log in. The combat in this game is a little bit tricky in how to describe it. I think the best way that I've figured out how to is that it's like Midnight Suns and Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth kind of had a baby. It's a energy card based game for the skills. It's also got grid based combat, but like Final Fantasy VII stuff, it's real time combat. But when you're making your card selections, it pauses combat. So that's where the Final Fantasy VII comes into play. Yeah, the art in this game was the first thing that drew me to the game, Pabu. The art in this game is really cool. Like the character designs, they're really fun. Like look at this dude. We've got a few. I've had really good luck in this. I've got all of these characters, which are like basically like Persona, like 5-star characters. We started the game with Wanda, who looks really good. I'm still not quite sure what's going on with like this tethering between her earrings. I mean, it makes it look like they're earbuds or something and not earrings, but they're definitely earrings. Or actually, you know what? They're not. They're actually like earrings attached to her crown. I didn't even notice that they weren't actually earrings in her ears before. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? I'm not sure if I've ever played a Marvel video game before, Pabu, where Juggernaut was as good as he is in this game. He is so fun. He's a tank character, and he's got a really basic kit. He has this attack where he stops doing everything. He doesn't do basic attacks anymore. He does literally nothing. He charges up for 6 seconds, and then when it's over, he blows up everything around him. He charges up Crimson Energy, and he just destroys everything. And then his ultimate skill is actually... It's really cool what they've done because it's a grid-based game. They've given like almost every character a movement skill so they can like move around the battlefield how you want them to. And most of the characters, their dash skill or skills are like their two main skills. So every character has 2 skills on the side and then an ultimate attack too. Most characters, their movement skill is one of the skills. It's not their ultimate. But for him, it's his ultimate. He charges over enemies and he just flattens them. He just blows them up. It's so fun. It's a really fun... The combat in this game is really nice because the other 3 gacha games I'm doing, Octopath, Persona, and sort of Convallaria, they're all turn-based. And so like having some real-time action in the mix too, it's a lot of fun. This game is really... And if you're listening to the song, this menu song is like ridiculously catchy. I find myself just humming along to it every now and then. The thing is, Ostra, costumes are coming to the game at some point. Yeah, this is the new character today. This is probably like a pack they're offering or something that I'm not. No, they're literally just saying he's here. Go pull him. Nice. So we will do exactly. I'm gonna have to fit America's ass into my video description for this part of today's stream. But yeah, going back to what Ostra said, there is where we can put stuff on here. You can customize it. Look at this, collected heroes uniforms. So we will have outfits coming at some point too. Check this out. But yeah, this song is so catchy. I was not prepared to like really like music in a Marvel game, but here we are. I can't stop humming along to this game. I just got Doctor Strange. Which day did we get Doctor Strange, guys? Today's what, Thursday? I think we maybe got him on Tuesday? Maybe? Yeah, I think on Tuesday. Now he's really fun too. He's got this one skill, and this is a skill mechanic that we also have in sort of Convallaria, so it was very familiar and easy to get into here. But this is really interesting. So he uses this two mana cost buff skill, and then on the screen after you use it, 3 cards will pop up on the screen, and they're randomly chosen between these 4 different effects that he's got. You can get a single target heal, you can get a single target attack buff, you can get a single target defense debuff to put on an enemy, or you can get a single target ult energy buff where he can feed allies ultimate energy so they can ultimate again faster. It's so cool because it makes it so you can play different ways depending on which other characters you're using. So like if I'm using him and 2 DPS characters, like if I'm using him, Thor, and Wanda, I can do the defense debuff if we're fighting against one enemy, so both of their damage gets increased. If I'm doing like an AoE fight, then I probably want to use Storm, and then I can just do a single target attack buff. If I'm using Juggernaut, whose ult is amazing, but it doesn't take his attack into account at all, it's only based on his max HP percentage, then I can just feed him energy, and I kind of figured that out yesterday. Just feeding Juggernaut energy with Doctor Strange, ooh, it's fun. It's so much fun. Juggernaut just runs all over the place and everything. Yeah. And then the other ones we have, obviously, we have Spider-Man, who's really cool. He does like webbing stuff. He's really good team-based support, minus the healing. And then we've got Thor. Thor is really interesting. I've been trying to get away with using him as my tank for a while. He's a basic attacker, but he has this buff which makes it so his basic attacks chain to nearby enemies, and then this upgrade makes it so it changes to 1 more. So he's actually effectively, every time he does a basic attack, he's hitting 5 enemies if there's that many enemies out on the field. And he just hits hard because this boosts his basic attack damage, the buff itself, then his passive does as well. And his passive also electrifies them, so they take a little bit more damage. And then we've got Wanda, who is literally just the single target damage queen in the game right now. She just blows single targets up. She's really good against bosses. So that's what we're working with there. This game is really interesting because the title is Mystic, right? It's got Mystic in it. And so there's just all these characters. Like, I don't even know like half of the roster. I'm learning about more Marvel stuff here playing this game. Like, I'd never heard of Moon Girl and Devil Dino before. I'd never heard of Man-Thing before. I'd never heard of Thread before. I'd never heard of Mr. Negative before. I'd never heard of Angela before, which is really interesting because apparently she's Loki and Thor's sister, second sister besides Hela. Didn't even know she existed. That's cool. Lady Bullseye, Dream Queen, her design is really cool. Look at her wings. She's got eyeballs on her wings. We've got a mutant version of Spider-Man Doppelganger. Mr. Night, oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, like, I didn't even know him, but like people who are more up on the comics and stuff, like my experiences with Marvel are only the MCU and video games. So like I'm pretty clueless and ignorant when it comes to Marvel overall. So it's pretty nice to learn. I mean, we've got some story in here where we're learning about the characters and stuff too, which is really cool. We've got, let's see, yeah, we've got Doppelganger here, who has 6 eyes and 6 arms. Pretty interesting Spidey character here. Echo. Listen to her voice. Her voice literally echoes. It's super cool. We've got Black Knight, who's really really interesting and kind of funny because we've got a character in COTC in the Octopath Gotcha who's very similarly designed to this character. I almost wonder if they based that character on this character. Actually, the base form of that character we looked at yesterday, who is kind of like the placeholder for Kain from Final Fantasy IV, it's his base form who ends up looking like this guy in the end, which is interesting. And then we've got Sleepwalker, who's very, very relevant to this game's story. And then we've got Armor here, who is a mutant I'd never heard of, but is we did some story stuff related to her yesterday, and we learned her name and I think a little bit about how she what her powers are and why they are what they are, because it has to do with her like familial lineage and stuff. It was pretty cool. Oh, interesting. Like I said, I don't know much about comics. I know Joss Whedon, and because he's been cooking with Marvel the last decade or two or so or something. What is this? Bifrost Brawl. Oh, this is the new PvP mode they added today. I have no idea what it's gonna do. I don't actually want to do it. Let's see. Hope every warrior must defend their own stronghold. Oh, so we've got to set up a defense too. First, you need to set up a defensive lineup for the stronghold. The defensive lineup consists of 3 heroes and a stronghold buff. Each season of Bifrost Brawl offers different stronghold buffs. Tap here for buff details. After setting up your defensive lineup, you can attack opponent's stronghold. Now, see, this is going to be easy for the start because we're level 45, so we can probably take down all 3 of these lineups pretty easily, I would imagine. Successfully challenging or defending against other players earns rank points, which increase your rank. Challenging another player grants Bifrost bits. The higher your rank, the more bits you earn per challenge. Tap here for detailed rules. Okay. Oh, that's pretty detailed. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's come back into this. I actually want to dive into this and stuff because it looks potentially pretty interesting. We've got to go to Captain America, right? Let me claim. Let's see. We got our explorations back, so we get some free stuff every day. We got more money. We got some level up materials. Let's see. What do we want? What is this? This is for fighters 30 to 40. Now, all of our characters that we're actually using are already 45, so we don't need this stuff anymore. This would be for new characters. And if we're gonna try to get Captain America, he's a defender, so we don't care about that anyways. X-Men and Spider-Man, sure. Now it's really interesting. I've never been that big on the Spider-Man character, but in this game, oh my gosh, he's so fun to play. He's got a really interesting kit where he revolves around lowering your allies' skill costs, and then every time he puts his webbing debuff on enemies and one of his allies uses an attack against a webbed enemy, he will do a follow-up attack. And so he's very supporty, but he also has all this like follow-up stuff built into his kit too, so he can actually do pretty good damage even though he's like a support character. It's really interesting. I think it's got to be one of the best designed Spider-Man characters I've ever seen in a game. I think he's super fun to play. I was really excited when I pulled him because I already knew what his kit was like. We'll probably use him a bit today, I would imagine. Ooh, we need these like crazy because this is the Mystic stuff, and Kane Marco needs this, Wanda Maximoff needs this, and Stephen Strange needs this. And so like half of my 6 characters I use need this stuff. So this is like super important. So we get that. And then I think we might reroll and get more of it, honestly, if we can. We're only looking at the bottom 2 because we already sent these 2 out. Oh man, we're not. What is this? Which one is this for? This is for controllers. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh man, we didn't get what we were looking for. What is this? This is for defenders. Actually, this would be good for Cap, so we'll grab those. If we get lucky and get him. Oh, interesting. Was that one of the things that we just saw in there? Sorry, I was clicking pretty fast. Oh, it's the name of it. That's really cool. That's like such a like nice Easter egg or something. I mean, I didn't catch that. I don't know. I don't think what any of this stuff is referencing, but it sounds like it's all like comic references, which is that's awesome. It honestly, it feels like a lot of love went into this game, which is interesting because it's a Marvel game. Like normally, I don't know, normally Marvel games seem like, typically they seem more like cash grabby than they do like actually like here is a game we are really passionate about making kind of vibes. So that's cool to hear. We finished the first Nightfall week. I hope everybody that plays the game that's here was able to get top 5% too, because this is the max rewards you can get there. They give us one free poll for the maintenance. Okay. All right. So we got this stuff. We'll go into the shop and look at that in a minute, but we've got polls to look at, right? We've got Cap. Oh, that sounds awesome. You know, I don't know. I think it was because of how my ADHD manifested that like I just did not get into. And now what is this? Flourishing Dreams. Well, again, we'll wait on that. I just didn't get into reading like at all as a kid, and I wish I would have got into comics, I think. But okay, so firstly, before we do any polls here, we're gonna do polls, don't worry, but we gotta like actually look at the character here, because I don't know his full kit. Okay, so first off, how about his design? It's a very like futuristic design for him. I kind of dig it, honestly. The shield design looks very futuristic too. Okay, so we go in here to look at all of this. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the ult is in the middle. So here's his attack, Shield Strike. I mean, it's classic Cap. He throws his shield, it bounces up to 4 times, does damage. Gain additional effects based on the current stance. Yeah, so that's the really interesting thing. His ult is like that buff that Doctor Strange has, where you get to pick between 2 things. And he can do offensive stance or defensive stance with the ultimate attack. Okay, so an offensive stance makes allies prioritize attacking the selected target enemy. That's really interesting. We already have a mechanic on another character, one of the summoner characters in the game, who can tell all of the summoned minions to attack the same target with their attack skill. So now we've got one here where he can tell the AI to attack, like if we are running on auto, he can tell the AI to attack a specific target if these conditions fit. It'll be interesting to see what his AI prioritizes with the ultimate in terms of stances. And then over here, he's got a buff skill, and it looks like this is going to do different stuff depending on what stance he is in too. Now over here, his ultimate skill, the best defense, I think this is the cheapest ultimate attack in the entire game. Normally for damage dealing characters, it's 400, and then for support type characters, it's 300. So seeing one for 200 is really interesting. He's going to be ultimate. He's going to be using his ult a lot, I think. Okay, so for the buff, create a magic circle in the target area based on the current stance. It lasts for 10 seconds. If he's in offensive stance, he increases the attack of allies within the circle by 46%. Oh, not just, see, we thought it was only going to be physical damage. We thought he was going to be the physical version of Emma Frost. It's not. He buffs the attack of everybody, so he's going to work in any team. Defensive stance, he reduces the damage taken by everybody in the area by a lot. That's a big number for damage reduction. Okay, so the ultimate, it's 200. Switch to offensive stance and gain 3 mana. Oh man, wait, so he can mana battery the team too on top of Spider-Man doing it? That's really interesting. And then the defensive one grants all allies a shield equal to 32% of his HP. Okay, cool. His basic at the start of the battle enters offensive stance. Uses the best defense. His ult to switch between offensive stance and okay, so that's just kind of like a tutorial. Here, do this. Okay, and then the stances buffs that they give everybody, I think, right? Well, you also have to use the buff though. These are probably just numbers for himself, depending on which stance he's in. Okay, then we've got the talent ones at 21, 41, and 61. When using shield strike is this one. When using that in offensive stance, gain a shield. He gets a shield. So if he's going offensive, he's gonna get survivability too. While in the magic circle of assemble, which is the buff, right, that it puts on the ground, shield strike deals 50% more damage. Interesting. So both his 21 and his 41 are about offense. Interesting. Okay. For every 1000 max HP, attack increases by 15 up to 450. What is that? 30? Oh my gosh. He needs 30,000 HP. That's the biggest number of HP we've seen any character need to make a stacking buff max out so far. I think, who has the first one? It's not Juggernaut, is it? No. I don't know. Someone needs like 10,000 HP, I think. Or no, 15,000. Then we've got another one at 25,000. And now we've got him at 30,000. That's a lot. But that also increases his attack by a lot. He's looking like he's going to do a lot of damage, honestly. And in the defender slot, that's really interesting because Juggernaut also does a ton of damage. I'm almost looking like we might want to try running Juggernaut and Cap together if we're lucky enough to get him, sort of deal. Like, it looks like they probably would work together. I mean, the attack wouldn't work for Juggernaut, but it would still work for Steve. Okay, and last but not least, oh wait, no, that's the attack. Yeah. So as a defender, his base attack stat is probably not that high, but he can get it much higher with this. What did it, 450? That almost effectively doubles his attack. That's crazy. And then we've also got the Soul Saga, right? This is where we put the dupes of characters to grow them even more. The magic circle of assembly lasts 50% longer, 15 seconds instead of, that's a big buff right there. And then over here we've got HP on the right, we've got defense. Okay, over here, after using a skill or ult move, next basic attack deals, wow, that's a lot. Okay, but he also doesn't need attack speed to do damage with his basic. All he needs is to get this upgrade and then just play the game. He just needs to use his skills and ult. Okay. All right, so that's the heart side. On the mind side, dude, he gains 50% of his ult charge to start the battle. That's pretty gnarly too. That's pretty good. Oh, he gives 20% more ult energy gen to everybody inside of Assemble. Dude, he's really good. Other allies can be affected by... Oh, so then all of a sudden his passive buff is now everybody's. That's a lot. That's... Dude, he's good. Okay, let's do some pulls. I think we can also get more from pulling him now. It takes 750 to do a 5 pull with only the gotcha resource with the gems, but we've already got one key, so this will be 600. So we technically, let's see, 600. We technically can do 2 5 pulls here if we want to. I think we want to. I think we want Captain America. Yep. All right. And we also, so we have this banner for 2 weeks. We also still have 1 more week on, I think, Tony's banner. And as you can see, we've already done 30 pulls here. So we'll have to see if we can get lucky with Steve. Maybe we can even do some more pulls on Tony before he goes away. Okay. Streamer luck. Let's go. Come on, streamer luck. Ah, no, we didn't get. We got to get the gold there. Oh wow, we got a lot of dupes. We got a lot of dupes. We got. Wait, you can skip the animation now in the future. That's new. Okay. All right, here we go. Cap, come on. Come on, Cap. Oh wow, it skips everything. I don't know if we actually like that. I want to see the golden animation even if we skip. So that's rough. Yeah, we got 4 dupes, which is okay. Oh wait, we should also look at this. I bet this is going to be great too. Okay, the wearer's HP and defense increased by 10%. When they use their ult move, all allies deal 10%. Oh, that's really good. When equipped by Cap, an additional effect, using Assemble, when at least 3 allies are in range, refunds 1 mana. Ooh. I think it was 3 mana cost too. And so if we use Spider-Man to lower it from 3 down to 2, this will refund it. So it will actually, his buff radius thing on the ground would actually only cost 1 mana to use technically. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's a bummer. Now we did get dupes and the game's yelling at us, man thing dupe. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I don't think do we want that more? Yeah, I mean, I guess just put it in there, whatever. We have free respecking for the first month of the game anyways, so if we need to pull those out of him, we can always if we want. And then Mr. Negative and Lady Bullseye, okay.
I've enough to deal with.
Is what's good for you. Reduces enemies' defense for 10 seconds. This skill is super expensive though. I think it's part of why a lot of people think he's not that great. This is very easy. His basic attacks debuff enemies' attack and now it can stack 2 times. Let's do that. I don't know. I'm not sure whether we'll use him at all anytime soon or ever, so it's kind of whatever. And then Lady Bullseye.
Always strike first. No hesitation.
She's a ranged DPS. Why would she wouldn't need to heal herself that much, I don't think. So you get a kill with your ult, which hers only costs 200 too. Well, I take that back then. So she gets half her ult back. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Then she can spam her ult too. She's been a character that I did want to look at some point, but all right, well that's a bummer. It would have been really nice to get to play around with Steve, but we might still be able to do more pulls today. We'll have to see what we get. Okay, so yesterday, whoops. So yesterday we did a lot of farming. Oh wait, we got some materials. They gave us. Oh, we must have done this in the gathering thing yesterday overnight too. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure we're almost done with Wanda. Strange is really far behind. His skills need a lot of work. You're all 4s. She's almost all 5s. But yeah, why don't we go do? Oh, we've got some of these too. Nice. You know, you may as well just get them all because we need them for these 3 characters anyways. So we can finish off her skills for now until 51. And then I don't know, do we go to Strange next?
Check this out.
Let's do him next. We'll do Strange last, I guess. Okay, so we'll go farm a few of these real quick here. Oh, they gave us some of these. Perfect. So we need to get below that so that we can claim the free daily stuff. So let's do 3 will get us below. Yeah, so we'll do that. And then it's nice enough to tell us Juggernaut's ready. And let's see, all of his attack stuff probably we want to do. This increases his damage when he's healthy. Okay, so this is an attack. This is his ult. This does his shield, that's okay. This does his basic attack damage. Okay, so he's almost done, so he needs, what, 8, 7 more there? Okay, and then we can go claim the shop stuff. That's what we're trying to get here first. Okay, so we get that back. And we can claim this. Get 2 more of those, that's good. I'm trying to remember. I think even before we finish getting everybody's skills to level 5, I think the other thing we wanted to do was limit break or sorry, ascend people's highlights first, because I think we got half of those done already. So let's see, Juggernauts is done, Strange's is done.
Come.
Oh, it's only Spidey and Storm we still need to do. Let's see, Storm is more important. Okay, so let's go farm this now. We can do this too. Wait, shoot, how many did she need? 5 more. Okay. So we got to do 3 here.
I control the skies. I am the storm.
Okay, and then we can max that out. Very cheap. All right, Spidey.
Drop in.
All right, we need 6 of these. So what is that? That's 3 more. Still no level up. That's interesting. Okay. So everybody's highlights are up to date now, and they will be moving forward until we get to 51 and have to do everything all over again, I think. Yeah, looks good. Okay. So then we go back to skills. then we go back to skills. Wanda's almost done. Or wait, no, Wanda's done. Okay, good. Thor. Oh, Thor's not done either. Yeah, but these are low priority. Pete, we got to do Pete's stash. And probably ult. I don't know. Aurora's done. Kane is almost done. Yeah, why don't we just dump the last into here? We can do the last 3. And then we'll do, if we've got it. I don't think, oh, we do. We had 100 left over. Okay. Well, we'll save that and we'll think about whether we want to do that, because we might also want to do some pulls yet. So that should be enough for both of your stuff. And then we can use, if there's any extra over here, yeah, we can use some over here. I really don't like this very much. It takes way too long to stack. It takes 10 whole seconds to stack that up. It's way too slow. I mean, you have to do long fights for this to even come into play. Because it doesn't give the benefit until you're fully stacked at 3. So you have to do 30-second fights or more. I'm not gonna lie, it probably sounds kind of funny, but I think his buff is like by far the highest priority for him. So I think I might actually take it to 5 before we even take the other 4 to 4. I think it probably makes sense. Okay, so we're done with farming already and all that jazz. So that should be, now we've got 2 more to do, but We can do those later. And we also get energy from here, which is nice. Stamina. Gift friends 300 times in 1 week. That's not bad. I think my friends list is only like half full yet though. Okay, so now we've got the PvP, and this is it's the wrong key. That's not the key we used to summon Cap. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, this was farming something. Oh wait, did I? Oh, you know what? Let's see. Is it everything? Well, it's some stuff, and we already used our first two, so the first two are double. Okay. Right, we've got a new Nightfall today. Every 2 weeks we get a new Nightfall. Young Hisako bears a gift, an armor strong and solid. A hero she is heralded, a dream made true. But doubts flicker within her heart, a dragon gnaws at her soul. Heavy is the beast, its claws dig deep. Dang, that was kind of deep. Okay, so yeah, we're fighting dragon armor. This looks like it's gonna be really cool to look at. And so at this point we need to get this is the goal for this week. We've got to hit 15,000 today. Yeah. I imagine we'll be getting Beast into the game at some point, since we have like Aurora and I think, is she actually, she might be, I think she's the only 3-star. Well, no, Kain is a mutant too. I think they're the only 2 3-star mutants we've got right now. Okay, so we've got, let's see, let's do some quick math here. So we get 5 attempts per day, and this will be here for 2 weeks, but we're also, like, we also care about the weekly score, right? This is, I think, weekly. I don't think, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's every 2 weeks. I don't know. Oh, wow, we're getting a border now. But it only lasts for 2 weeks, but that's kind of cool. World Breaker, huh? Or the battle against the World Breaker. The top score is capping it. Look at that. Man, people are high in level. I think I'm still 45. I see Storm and Thor. I can run them. Unfortunately, I don't have Emma yet. I don't have Emma, I don't have Cap, and I don't have Tony. And so my team will look a little bit different. I will probably... Ooh, a Juggernaut, too. Juggernaut's viable, huh? We'll have to see whether I need healing. I mean, it looks like they must need healing in here, because Emma does healing, too. I mean, either that or they're just bringing her for damage, because if that's the case, I could maybe just run Thor, Storm, and Juggernaut and try it. That might be my best team for this. A lot of Caps, but the Caps are, other than this one, they're not as high as the Storms. That's interesting. Now since this is every day, we want to do it. Yeah, I saw that too. I also saw a name on here that I recognize. Jrpgs. Jrpgs is someone I've been playing gacha games with for, I don't know, probably like 5 years, since Marvel Strike Force. I ran into him on a Discord server that I'm on for a group of friends that used to do a podcast together, a gaming podcast together, and Chu is on their server, and so I met him there. So I've known Jrpgs for quite a while. He definitely likes to wail on gacha games when they're games that he's into. I think this is probably the 3rd game I've seen him most likely spend money on, I'm assuming. But honestly, I I have nothing but love for people who spend money on gacha games, honestly. I don't. I haven't for like 5 years. I am 100% free to play in all the gacha games I play. But I also really appreciate the people that spend money, because they're why content gets created for these live service games, right? That goes forward. And like I gave the example yesterday with Octopath, I've got like 2,000 hours worth of entertainment from that game for spending 0 pennies in the last 3 years. And so like, shout out to everybody who has spent money on the game and kept it going this long. So nothing but love for Chu for spending money on games that I've played a lot, like, and he's played too. Okay, before we do that, now this game mode, it resets every single day your 5 uses, and so we want to do all of our playing, and that's the last thing we do every day at the end, because our characters will be the strongest they are in the day. So yeah, and that's kind of tough, right? Like I understand, and I've felt that too. And that was what happened like 5 years ago, sort of deal. It was, during COVID when we got those stimulus checks, I was still playing Marvel Strike Force, and there was a lot of alliance-based activities. There was PvE raids to do. I think we were doing 3 raids at any given point. They were all different, and then we had different PvP like alliance stuff too. And so like I'm not gonna lie, I probably spent a third to a half of all the stimulus money they gave us on that game. And hindsight, like I wish I wouldn't, like I have found, but the other thing is the gacha games in that one and before then, they all had like PvP in them too, and none of them had very good stories. And so like it wasn't really until COTC came out, and then since then we've also got SOC and now Persona, and even this game to a degree. Like this game's story is better than I thought it was going to be too. For some reason, these like story-based gacha games, I don't feel a need to spend, and like I'm able to do like the final boss in the Orstera part of COTC, I think is the hardest story final boss I've ever played in a video game. Like he's straight up harder than Goldera, and I was able to beat him. Now granted, it took a while. It took me multiple streams to get through him, but I finally beat him. And so like I've been able to do all the story content in COTC and SOC free to play. And so like as long as I'm able to continue doing that in games, I don't really care about the PvP that much, about like leaderboards or anything, as long as I'm having a good time. So that's fair. I mean, that sometimes happens. That happened in the gacha game that I played after Strike Force and before COTC. It was called Valor Legends, and there was just like one character that I really liked, and he was like my main character. Like he carried everything I did in the game, and I think I spent $62 on him. I spent $31 on him in two separate iterations of the same recurring event to make it so that I could get him unlocked and get him powered up more. So I spent $62 on that. I spent a few $100s on Strike Force. I probably spent a few $100s on Summoner's War, but I've spent $0 on Octopath or Sword of Convallaria or this or Persona. So I mean, technically, I keep having to give the asterisk in there because I had to spend, what was it? I think I had to spend $5 in Sword of Convallaria to create the guild that we have. Like, and I don't really consider that wasn't buying power or resources or anything. So I don't consider that I'm like, I still consider myself free to play in that game. But yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not nice of them. That is, yeah, that's total gotcha crap, isn't it? That stuff I don't like. That's not cool. That's not cool. Square Enix, don't do that again. Okay, I guess let's go in. We've got 5 attempts here too. You know, the thing is with this is also going to be based on our level, right? And so like we might also want to wait to do this until later. Now these are stronghold buffs, and I think they said we could pick one, right? Dash skill or dash ultimate move. Physical damage increases. For each debuff on a character, they take more damage. This ultimate power. If I get to pick between these on which one we're using, 100% doing ultimate power, because we'll be able to like cycle ults more. Yep, 110%. That's so good. Okay, but I also don't want to do this yet. Like I said, we don't want to do this right yet. We gotta, I think that means we probably want to do like story stuff before we do the PvP or we do Nightfall. Oh gosh, that makes me feel so much better that you were able to get the second one too. I was like gutted on your behalf that you spent the money on the first one and that you maybe didn't get the second one. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, that is one thing that Square Enix has done really well with their gacha games, where they've done the collabs and stuff with other really fun games. Like I really can't wait for the next few collabs in COTC. I mean, one, there's some interesting characters like from Final Fantasy IV, but then there's also interesting characters COTC wise in the Dragon Quest III collab too. That'll be fun to get our hands on. Okay, so we wait on Nightfall and we wait on PvP, so that means we need to do story and memento. I can't remember, did we? I think we got the next one in here unlocked, right? And we're gonna get more Misty shards, which is it's okay. I used Misty a lot the first few days. This is good. This is a key for pulling on Cap though, so we will want to do this if we can handle it level wise. Now, oh dude, we're level locked. that's maybe my biggest criticism about this game so far, is that story related stuff like these two things, there's a lot of level locking behind in here, and when that happens, the only way to level up more is to farm stuff, and the farming stuff is where the energy goes. And so if you use up all your energy and you don't level up enough to be able to unlock the story stuff, you're just stuck sitting around waiting for the next day to be able to play the game. This is a great key too. That's good. Oh no, yeah, see, look at that. Now this is level lock 2. We might be in trouble here, and we weren't even able to 3-star this yesterday. We're gonna have to try to do that. We were having trouble getting the all the enemies down in time. Oh boy, and look at how far away from leveling up we are too. Wow. I don't know, maybe we are doing PvP. Now we did get a little bit more resources, so we can farm a little bit more. And if we do our 230 gem resets, we can get more stamina there too. Okay, let me look at the talents. Where are we farming still? So we got him done too. That's good.
Let's have a closer. I shall lead the charge.
Mind if I drop in?
Trying to think here.
I control.
So Juggernaut, Storm, and Wanda are all done.
Mind if I
We got started on Pete. Now, when it comes to Pete, I think the only two that are priorities here are his dash and his ult.
Let's have a closer.
Honestly, we want to get him done. We're using him for everything because he's our healer now. Let's do this now. Let's go get some of this. I think we have what 3 we can do. Oh, we haven't farmed for him for stuff in a while either. Okay. So we're unfortunately gonna have to do this at least 2 times, right? Because we haven't beat it before, so we don't have the like multiple runs button available. Okay, so that means
gotta keep that cape nice and white.
What are you recommending here? It's not physical. Because if it was physical, we'd have like Misty and stuff in here too. And it's not controllers because Moon Knight is a fighter. I'm very curious. And this doesn't, yeah, this never gives me the info I want. I don't know here. I mean, I guess we'll put Pete on there and then we'll try. I mean, you know what? I don't know. It's 41.
Smite thy nightmare beasts forsooth.
All right, Pete.
Nothing a little witchcraft can't solve.
To battle.
I guess we'll try these 3. I don't know. I don't know what to expect with this one. We haven't done this one in a while. Okay, so our positioning. Wanda's still too far back. Oh, Wanda, you suck. All right, let's go on Thor so he can do his buff sooner. Let's go faster too. Do we have ults turned? No, let's turn ults on. We like the ults in this game. All right, how are we doing damage wise?
Gonna need some help for this one. Ready, guys? Let's go.
Oh, we got this after. That's gross. Well, we got ults coming up too, so we'll be able to get some follow-ups from there too. I don't know. How's our damage doing? Because we're over halfway done with the time. We're barely over half with the with the damage. I don't know. This isn't looking great. Like, I don't think we're actually gonna beat this, are we? No, not even close. We're gonna have to back out and pick. I think the problem is I didn't see what it was recommending. Like, what mode is this?
That one's on me.
Yeah, I mean, Thor didn't do much damage there. Yeah, I gotta see what are they? Oh, concussive. But why? Huh. I don't know. Maybe Doctor Strange will be good for this since he can.
Verily, we shall smite
He can do his defense buff. I think. I mean, what? I never remember. I wish they would tell you what the buff thing does exactly. Like, you should be able to click on it and it should tell you exactly what it does.
Nothing a little witchcraft can't solve. Nothing a little witchcraft can't solve.
Verily, we shall.
I mean, I guess we could just try this. I don't know. This is gonna be weird. She's gonna end up tanking. I feel like, cause Thor took damage, didn't he? I can't remember. I don't know. Let me see who's tankier. 7,200 and 700. I bet he's way tankier. You be the tank.
Nothing a little witchcraft can.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Mind if I cut in? Stick around, why don't you?
Shan't. Bless me. By the ageless Vishanti.
Chaos, heed my call.
Now you.
Well, that was a lot more damage. He did over 2,000 damage in the follow-up this time compared to last time where he did like was doing like 600 follow-ups.
Shanti. Bless me. By the ageless Vishanti.
Dude, our damage is terrible though. What the hell? Oh man. You better do a lot here, Wanda. No, that's not good. Oh shoot, that was my bad. I should have strange ulted first before hers because she's got attack down on too. Even though she's got attack buff, but yeah, that was not good.
Shanti. Bless me.
This thing is constantly debuffing our attacks. I don't think this is gonna work. I think we need to run a tank too.
Let's show them the tricks we have up our sleeves.
Or a melee character at least. There's no synergy there though, is the problem.
The doctor is in.
I was not impressed with Thor's damage here at all. And I think it was because he was constantly getting attack debuffed. And here it won't matter in any way whatsoever, right?
Let's do this.
No, I want to move strange. There we go.
The doctor is in.
Yeah, and here it won't matter at all because Juggernaut's damage isn't even based on attack, so he can debuff Juggernaut's attack all he wants.
I warned ya.
Chaos, heed my call.
Shanti. Bless me. Srpgs finds you.
A finger on the scale.
By the ageless Vishanti. I'm unstoppable, baby.
Oh, wait, we can get
Shanti.
it's debuffed and then we can get her buff too,
Bless
I
me.
think.
By the hand of Hogarth.
Okay, this should do some good damage, hopefully.
You are finished.
Oh, dude, she shredded it. Hurry up, Wanda. Yeah, she's still got... Oh, that... Yeah, this worked much better, didn't it?
Srpgs finds you.
That was pretty simple there once we got that.
Victory was fated.
Good job, Wanda. Well done. Just buff Wanda, debuff the enemy, and let her shred it. She was probably with where I had them positioned the first time. Maybe they could have won with when it was Thor and Spider-Man too. If I would have had Spider-Man and Wanda over on the left side instead, so Thor was the only one getting debuffed. Okay, and then unfortunately we don't have any of those left, so we gotta go do it again. But at least
Let's show them the tricks we have up our sleeves, Stephen.
yeah. Why don't we try this instead? Or you know what? Let's even try Thor instead.
Battle.
Verily we shall smite thy nightmare beasts.
Nothing a little
forsooth.
witchcraft can't solve. Nothing a little witchcraft can't. Nothing a little witchcraft can't solve.
Yeah, let's try this and see how it goes.
Stick around, why don't you?
Chaos, heed my call.
Hey, pal, you rock. Gonna need some help for this one. Ready, guys?
Oh dang! What's up, everybody? How's it going, Dorky Dad? Thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody.
Mind if I cut in?
We're just doing a little farming here. Hope you had a good stream, Dorky Dad.
Mind if I cut in?
A finger on the
Now, do we have? No, we don't have web. Let's get webbing up.
Stick around, why don't you?
Yeah, we're just doing a little farming here. But yeah, appreciate it. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's day is going well. Hope a lot of people got capped today. Unfortunately, I haven't had luck yet, but hopefully we're going to do some more pulls before the day is over.
Gonna need some help for this one. Ready, guys? Let's go!
Appreciate the follow, too.
Heed my call!
Now you...
There we go. Easy peasy.
Another victory for Midgard!
Oh, look at that. Pretty decent damage there, Spidey, right? I mean, it's not Wanda, obviously, but that's still pretty decent, right? That's pretty good. Always take the opportunity to use Pete when we can. Okay, I don't know if that... We didn't get the pop-up there, so I'm not sure how much that helped him out. We're working on leveling characters' skills up right now, so I think this is... This one and this one are the two priorities for him. And then we'll go over and work on Strange, I guess, over the weekend, probably. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, thanks for the follow, Spongy. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Alright, so we're up to 46 now. We're in a oh wait, we're in a bit of a predicament here where we're kind of, I think we're in a yucky spot where we're locked out of a lot of story stuff because of our level, but maybe this will help right here. We also got all of our highlights ascended finally, so everything's staying up to date level wise here. We're running, at this point I'm only running my 3-star characters. We've got everybody except for Emma, unfortunately, and Iron Man and Cap. So we're trying to use them all as much as we can, but I picked up Doctor Strange finally a couple days ago. I was running Moon Knight, who's still a little bit leveled, as my healer prior to that. And honestly, he was pretty good, but now that we got Strange, I'm finding that my gameplay is changing a lot. Like, I'm definitely using Juggernaut more, because Strange feeding Juggernaut ult is really fun. Just having him run all over the damn place, over enemies and stuff. Really fun. Yeah, and you know, we got Storm a couple days ago too, just from the weekly event on launch. So we've been trying to use her a little bit too. But yeah, I think we've got, let's see, in here we've got, oh, did we just unlock it? Okay, we've got a full new memento to work on. So hopefully we don't get like level locked while we're proceeding with this. So we'll probably work on that. Over here we are locked out of here for one more level, unfortunately. So we probably, I mean, we're gonna have a lot of new content to do on Monday, because I typically only stream Monday through Friday, and we've got different games we got to play tomorrow. So today will be the last day this week for Mystic Mayhem. So when we come back tomorrow or next week on Monday, we'll be able to finish up this chapter. What are we now, 46? There's probably a very slim chance, but maybe we'll be able to work on the branch over here too. Probably not. And then we'll have to see what the next level of memento unlocks at too. Yeah, we won't even know. Okay, let's get started on this then. I think, yeah, I don't think there was anything else to do out here. We're gonna save PvP and Nightfall for the end of the stream. In the very off chance that somehow we're able to get, oh, we got that bug again where it like decides to close on us real quick. I feel like there was a way around that, if I remember right. Oh, you know what? We also got challenge stuff to do. I never got around to doing that because we ended up not needing to go through the 5th stage on there to get Storm unlocked, because they gave us more things to do than we needed to do, like compared to like if we had to do everything. Okay, yeah, we'll wait on the PvP. Let's hop into Memento here then. Actually, sorry, ADHD. I gotta check in here to see whether we did everything for the week in here. I can't remember. We did. Okay, perfect. I'm not gonna lie. I think I made a mistake on this. You know, this reset a couple days ago, and I think it would have made a lot more sense to spend to get the Dream Core stuff. I hope I'm not kicking myself in like 3 or 4 weeks when I start getting my characters up to 70. I'm assuming that this is going to be what we need to take our skills from level 6 to 7. You probably will need like at least one of these for each skill. And so like having a whole rotation of 4 of these that I just missed getting, I mean, that it won't be a big deal, but every number into our skills from each level, like that matters, right? Like every little bit of damage that you can do more matters. And so like I might I might be kicking myself there. And it's kind of similar in Nightfall. You know, the people who were, or sorry, wrong place. Oh, why does it take us all the way out? Sorry about that. The people who were able to hit, sorry, still learning the game. The people who were able to hit 15k last week, they're gonna be that one extra week ahead of those of us who couldn't hit 15k last week. I was not able to. I think I hit like 9k or something, so that's going to be the goal this week, to hit 15k. And honestly, since we're getting higher and higher level, I think we probably should be able to do it. I don't think it should take that much effort, but just something to keep in mind for a goal for ourselves for this week. Got to get 15k in here. But yeah, like I said, we'll do this at the end of the day, at the end of the stream, just in case we're able to get another level. I doubt we will be able to. I don't think we have enough stuff unlocked, and we don't have enough energy to get more XP from over here from farming, but we'll see. We'll see. These all give a decent amount of XP, so maybe. All right, cracks in the armor. So we're doing interesting. Wait, we did. It must have been in the story mode in one of the arcs in the story. We did stuff with armor, so we're going to be getting more background info on armor here. That's cool. All right, we got 4 rounds to do. I got more characters leveled up yesterday. Oh, we've got a new mechanic in here. Okay, I can feel the spirits of my families with me, guiding me to purify the shards nearby the ancestor armor. Let's purify the shards, obviously, right? Now, wait a second. How are we doing that? We're starting over here. How are we just purifying this immediately? Oh, no, we're going to need to level these 3 up to 20 to 31.
Next, it's Moon Girl and Dev.
Can we? Yeah, I was worried about that. I mean, we can easily... Yeah, I mean, we're far off of leveling. I think this is probably okay to level them up. And then we're gonna have to send them at some point.
Normally, it's the other way.
Okay. At some point, I want to mess around with them. Now is not the time. not when we can't get them like leveled up fully and everything. Okay, so I think we've only got the one fight, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna lie, the content yesterday ramped up a lot in difficulty. Prior to yesterday, I'd been running Thor as my tank, and Thor started feeling incredibly squishy yesterday, which is very interesting because a lot of it was against multiple enemies, you know, and his 41 talent that unlocked earlier this week, he should counter that. But it didn't matter. He was getting shredded yesterday. And so I think we'll probably save Juggernaut for the final boss. I seem to be getting into the habit of liking using Juggernaut, Wanda, and Strange the most. That's kind of like my main party these days. So we'll throw these 3 over here, and then yeah, I guess Thor can just chill here. Each nightmare threat reduces the ancestor armor's endurance by 1 round. Okay, let's purify shards. How How are we just skipping tiles? How are we skipping around? Ancestor armor shall protect us as long as it exists. Okay, once it fades, the shards that the ancestor armor occupied will be corrupted at once. Uh-oh, so that's not good. I mean, get this and then do the boss? I don't know. I'm a little confused about what they're trying to teach me here. Did I see it was special damage at the top? Yes. Okay, perfect. So I picked a good... I don't know. We could, since we have both of them available, we could try Thor and... We could try Thor first, because Thor does more AoE. Oh, thanks for the follow, Sly. I hate to do it. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break before we proceed. I will be back momentarily, guys. So sit tight. Don't go anywhere.
Stay a while and listen. Stay a while and listen. Stay a while and listen.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Took a little bit longer than I thought. Got distracted on the way back with the cat. Yeah, let's try this first. We can always restart with Wanda if we need to. Yeah, I really like using this one and feeding Juggernaut ult charge now. This looks like this fight is almost over. There's 2 enemies left. What was this fight? That was
Another victory for Midgard.
that was a lot faster and easier than I thought it was gonna be. What the heck was that? That was the final fight in here. That was a lot different than the late fights in the last one. All right, good stuff. XP, some money. All right, let's see what we got. Cracks in the armor. The suit of psionic armor that gives Armor her name is powered by her deceased family members. In her nightmare, Armor feels the weight of them until she doesn't. Her family scatters with the winds, leaving her without the bulk of her power. She must prove herself to win her power back. She must be worthy, huh? Oh, thanks for the follow, Judas. Appreciate it. Hope your day's going well. Hope you had good luck with your cat pulls if you did any. Hopefully we'll be able to do a few more. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. I'm not so sure that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Yeah, honestly, these are seeming like Thor stuff still, aren't they?
The doctor is here.
If that's the case, let's just go Storm too.
My word, lightning. I didn't pull this.
10 enemies, huh?
Bless me.
I am mighty.
By the hand of Hogarth. Feel my mystic might.
Oh, we got her too. Nice.
I call the rage.
Stay a while.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Jojo. How's it going, dude?
Let the skies open.
If you did pulls for a cat today, hope they went well for you. Oh, we got more spawning in. Let's wait for them. Oh, dude, Storm, why are you standing there? You can only hit 2 of them. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Thor knows what's up.
I am mighty.
Stay a while and listen. Srpgs finds you.
Dude, that did like no damage. Strange just doesn't do any damage.
Another victory for Midgard.
Storm's been pretty good. I don't know how you guys are feeling about her, but I've been liking Storm more than I thought I was. People on like Discord and stuff were making it sound like she wasn't going to be very good, and I've been enjoying her so far. Oh, well, we get to use 1, huh? Hulk does not have a movement skill, does he? You're ranged, aren't you? I don't think this is gonna... Oh, now we're getting healing too, maybe. I don't know, I don't think we do enough damage. Yeah. Oh, maybe we do. No, we don't. Okay, hold on. Maybe this is a 2-part thing. Yeah, the problem is we can't control... Hulk doesn't have a movement skill, does he?
Who's next?
Because he can debuff and he can move. Oh, like this. Okay, if we aim to the side, we'll be able to push them out of there. Okay. Oh, and it was that simple too. Oh, this is not fair. This is not fair.
I'll destroy everything! Yep, still the strongest there is.
I like these where you gotta solve, like, you gotta do some puzzle solving here. Ooh, 47? Oh boy. That ramped up in a hurry. What was this one, 46? Are they gonna go up by one level each time? We might not be able to finish these if they go up by one level each time. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Dude, what am I? 46, I think. Yeah, there's no way. We'll do our best. We'll keep going. We'll go as far as we can. Yeah, that's what it seems like. How's it going? Be easy. 6, huh? Let's see. So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, yeah, I screwed it up. I thought I might have bricked it there. I didn't feel like they did a very good job of explaining what this armor thing does, but can I? The shards occupied by the armor temporarily require no purification. Okay, let's do what, 2 enemies? Let's do Thor here.
I am mighty! Another victory for Midgard!
Okay. Yeah, we did much better. Okay. Oh, jeez, we need 2 more. Or we need 3 more. We might need to go do some farming. Let's see. Okay, we'll step out. We'll go see if we can... I really didn't want to use this. I wanted to save that, but okay. So this is gonna suck. We're gonna have to level them, send them.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, how's it going, dude? What's up? That's my alliance leader right there. They just followed me. Let's see. What were we? Oh, we were working on the summoners. We got to ascend them all. All right, let's go grab that stuff real quick. Let's see, 2. So we got to do 2. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know. We might just not have enough for this. Hopefully the other 2 are going to be closer. And they'll only take like 1 run or something. What is this? Controllers? Level 40? I don't know. Just do buffing and stuff. Oh, thanks, dude. Shout out. Let's go. Appreciate it, man. Let's see who's doing what. Let's go Storm. She doesn't have a card on the board. And of course we get a Thor card, of course. Troll, so. Alright, at least we got this up here. Oh, this is those stages, huh? Oh, I don't know. Are we gonna be able to do this in time? Hopefully with ults we can. Oh, she just cleaned shop. Yeah, maybe it'll be alright. Dude, did I see that right? Is Thor about to die? Dude, Thor, what are you doing? He's so squishy now. This should do enough, right? Yeah, there we go. That was smooth.
This victory is ours.
Okay, so is this for Moon Girl, Devil Dino? Yeah.
Think fast. It's Moon Girl and Dev. Always room for an improvement.
Okay, what? Oh god. I swear to God, in this game, when it's not one thing, it's something else. All right, so we're also broken XP, so we can't even level her up anyways. We needed them to get to what, 34, I think. Oh, dude, they take the same thing. Oh, right. That's the class stuff. What about you?
It's the other way around.
I mean, he still needs 2 as well, so it's kind of whatever. Yeah, we're just too broke.
Let's do this.
So that means if we are actually gonna try the memento thing, we're gonna have to 2-man it, right? maybe Juggernaut can just do it himself. Juggernaut and Strange. Strange just feeds him all energy. Yeah, I mean this is what we use for this. This is simple.
I didn't go for this.
Let the skies open.
Yeah, that would be something if we got Thanos in this game, right? Dude, have you played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on Switch? He's playable in that game, both with and without the Infinity Gauntlet. When he's got the gauntlet, holy shit, that's like one of the funnest characters I've ever played in a Marvel game. He's too fun. Way too fun. Why are you split? Enemies at the... Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, the first one was crazy. They were doing like all kinds of weird stuff in that one with mysticism too. I remember going to some amusement park and we were fighting, weren't we fighting like Loki or something there? That first one was fun though too. They need to re-release 1 and 2, I think.
You've pulled thread.
I feel like I haven't played either of them in a while.
Normally, it's
Dude, I'm so broke. What the hell? This is no good. And we don't even have... I think I got the stamina to do 1 farm here. Yeah, I can't even get him done. Yeah, I remember with the first one, I used to have buddies come over. Everybody would bring their own Xbox controller and we'd boot it up and play with like a full squad. The biggest thing I remember about that game was Silver Surfer was busted as hell. I remember it didn't matter who picked him, but like at the end of every single stage, like whoever was playing Silver Surfer always crushed everybody else in points.
I didn't go for this.
and of course we had the one dude who would grab him like every single time. Kind of like in GoldenEye, how there was always that one friend, right, that would always play his odd job. Just like, get out of here, dude. Like, come on, man.
By the hand of Hogarth.
I call the rain.
I'm not gonna lie, Storm, that was kind of pathetic. What the hell was that? That was pretty bad.
I say the ignite.
The wind is my friend.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, just blow both bolts.
This victory is ours.
All right, so oh man, we're only like 5 hours in. We haven't even been on this game that long, and we're already. I mean, it doesn't take that long to burn through our stamina, but man, I mean, the fact that we can't even. I mean, we can try it. We're gonna try it. Don't get me wrong. We're gonna try it, but we might actually just sort of be like level locked / character locked here, and not actually have anything else that we can do in the game today, which oh, I didn't, yeah, because I don't have the XP. Okay, let's see. If there's any way we can get some XP, then at least we can get 2 of them, and we can use Wanda with them. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty silly. Yeah, the problem is the stamina. I mean, I guess I could burn. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if there's anything in here. Oh, that's right. You know what? No, we got a way to get it, I think. Because I keep forgetting about... Wait, where is it? It's not in... Oh, it's up... It's in here. I keep forgetting about the challenge stuff. Yeah, so like in here... Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Money. Here we go. Here's some XP. Okay. So we can go in here and we can get what we need here because I still haven't done any of this stuff yet. And we can probably at the very least go through. I don't know. We might be able to get all the way through 9 even. We'll have to see. Let's just run it. Special damage, huh? I think I can work with that.
Verily we shall smite
I think we got that. Let's do...
Let's do this.
The doctor is in.
I am mighty. I warn ya.
Shanti, bless me.
I probably should have got the buff for Thor or whatever. I don't care.
I'm unstoppable, baby.
By the omnipotent Ashtor.
Dude, did that guy come out after? He came out after I charged. Are you kidding me?
I say thee.
Oh, that's scummy as hell. I don't think Jug did very much damage. I think that was just, yeah, that was just the Thor show. That's okay. I think honestly Jug's just gonna kind of be a slow burn until we get to win within 2 minutes. Damn. Okay, single target Wanda fight. Sounds like, I think honestly Jug is just gonna be a slow burn until he gets to 61. I think he's really gonna take off there. Oh, this is gonna be a fun fight, isn't it? Hold on, let me move around. Okay, so it looks like we want physical for this fight too, huh? Well,
the doctor is in. Verily we shall smite thy nightmare beasts forsooth.
I'm not gonna lie, I really need Cap to go with Pete for single target fights, probably. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be. I think we probably have to do this, and we might not even be able to get away with running Thor. We might have to restart with Jug too, depending on how much damage she's doing. Oh no, we have this crap. Oh boy. Nope, not that one. This one. Did he get him down? I think he did. Wait, what am I doing? We've got 2 DPS characters. This is silly. They're gonna get hit.
Heed my call!
Did she just ult us? What the hell is that? Get out of here. Oh, jeez, look at this nonsense.
Feel my mystic might.
Dude, Strange is in the way. Yes. If Strange wasn't there, Thor could just jump in the middle and one-shot them all. Whatever. Oh, wait. Wanda? No, Wanda's not going to use her ult on that.
Bless me. By the ageless Vishanti.
Dude, she ults every time she uses a health bar. That's so scummy. It's okay. Our Wanda's gonna teach this Wanda a lesson. No, except now she's gonna ult again. Okay, wait. Mistakes might have been made. Uh-oh. Oh no, I lost my Wanda because of this crap. I should have ulted with Strange. Oh, damn it. Yeah, see, maybe we should just run. I think Thor should be enough damage. I didn't look at the time though.
Let's show them the tricks we have up our
Okay,
sleeves.
so for one, we're putting him way over there. And for two, yeah, let's just go Juggernaut too. We'll see if this will work. Oh shoot.
Bless me.
Oh.
I am mighty!
By the ageless Vishanti.
Yeah, save that. Thor's the only one taking damage, really. Well, that's gonna be easy.
I'm unstoppable, baby! The wrath of thunder! I warn ya! Get ready to rumble!
Shanti. Bless me. By the omnipotent Ashtur.
I say thee nay! Yeah, that's the stuff! I'm unstoppable, baby!
He did like half of her bar. Dude, Thor, can you like stop taking so much damage, man? Jeez.
I am mighty! Get ready to rumble! I warned ya! Yeah, that's the stuff!
Oh, that was it. I didn't even realize we were on the last bar. That was pretty good. Pretty decent. I mean, Juggernaut just does so much damage with his ult. He's even, and it's only going to get better as we get higher level. His single target damage is actually not even that bad either. I mean, it'll get better probably, but like being able to spam ults, like it hits so hard it doesn't even matter if you're hitting one target. Physical, I don't care.
The doctor is in.
I think, no, that's neutral, isn't it? I don't know. For everybody that's new to the channel, I'm colorblind, so stuff like that I can't. I think that's physical, but whatever. I mean, I guess we could try running.
Let's do this!
We go like this, maybe.
Always loved a good magic show.
warned you!
Mind if I cut in? You shan't bless me. Stick around, why don't you? Gonna need some help for this one. Ready, guys? Let's go!
Get ready to rumble!
This will be fun.
I'm unstoppable, baby!
Oh, what the heck? They came for us. Rude.
By the omnipotent Ashtur!
Wait, how did he end up over here?
You shan't
It's like he got pushed back or something.
bless me.
I warned you! By the omnipotent Ashtur!
Yeah, like, look at how much we can psycho his ults. Uh-oh.
I'm unstoppable, baby!
Stick around, why don't you? Gonna need some help for this one. Ready, guys? Let's go!
Here, Strange, you be the tank now.
I warned you!
Dude, Juggernaut, what are you doing? I don't think this is gonna work. Let's retry. Let's use Thor. Thor will do more.
Verily, we shall
More
smite thy
here,
nightmare beasts
thing.
forsooth.
I mean, that's the problem. I don't really have physical anymore because I reset Misty. I was using her for a while, for like half of the first week. She was really good single target physical, and we tried. Who else did we try? We tried Echo. We tried Angela. I think we tried Armor. I mean, even these two would probably be better, but whatever. We'll see if we can't make this work.
Mind if I cut in?
I am mighty!
You shan't bless me.
Jrpgs, we're doing like no damage here. Oh, this is rough.
Ready, guys? Let's go!
This is really rough.
Stick around, why don't you? Shan't.
I should probably actually use this on Pete, right? Wait, is that another enemy that spawned behind us? Oh, dude, what the heck? Yeah, I don't know. Thor's damage is proving to be just as insignificant as Jrpgs' was. I don't know. This is not great. What's the time on this? 60? No way. There's no way we're getting this done. Yeah, like I said, it might just be better to try the summoners. Like, let's just try the summoners. They're so severely underleveled, but
Sweet trick stock.
yeah, and they're not even fully equipped yet either.
Think fast. It's Moon Berlin dead.
Oh jeez, and they don't have stuff in their skills either. Okay, we might be in the menus here for a minute. Let's see, weaponry. Does anybody know offhand which one of these tags Cap has? He's got to be either weaponry or concussive. Oh wait, no. I think I remember from the from their advertisement, their tweet. I think he's concussive. Okay, so I should be able to even spend these on her, I guess. Yeah, because I mean, these other characters, I'm not. I mean, honestly, like long term, I would like to build all four of those ladies, but we're not we're not anywhere close to being at a point where we actually can. So I think we probably can't do any of that until we get probably to max level, honestly. Okay, so you and then you.
It's the other way around.
Oh gosh, he had to be Mystic, didn't he? He's never getting his skills leveled up. Probably not until we're 70 or something. Oh jeez, yeah, that's so low level. Oh dude, now we're broke too. Yes, perfect, exactly what we're looking for. Okay, yeah, we have, let's see, who are we not using right now? We're not using Misty anymore. We are not using Sentry anymore. Oh, that's kind of trash though. More defensive stats. Let's leave that for... Okay, I would like to get back to using Moon Knight, but we're also not using Moon Knight right now. So, wrong way.
You think fast! It's Moon Berlin dead!
You've
We can't level his skills, dude. What the hell? We can't. I should have got this one. Oh my gosh, we're so broke. Dude, his highlight is level 1. That's wild. Oh, I already locked it there. Yeah, that's crazy. Level 1 artifact, seriously. I don't know why I'm even worrying about equipping him, because we're not going to be using him anyways, but whatever. I don't think this is going to work. We're going to see, but...
Then our deal shall be known.
Don't worry, Doctor. I'm a demon.
Dude, Dev is taking so much damage already. Holy crap, he's so squishy. Oh no, we don't have a... Oh, that's not good.
Bless me. By the hand of Hogarth.
Dude, you have to ult. This damn dinosaur is getting his butt kicked here. Okay. I think... Let's see, is this the ranged one? No, I think we gotta go ranged, right? Did I pick? Oh my gosh, I put it over there. What?
Struggle all you like.
I definitely have not seen this animation before. That was pretty cool. What about this one? Dude, Dev is so low again. Yeah, do that, I guess. The problem is these characters are all like severely underleveled. And so it's not even surprising Dev is getting his butt kicked. We need... Yeah, this is what I needed to do before. Or I should have used the melee ones and put them up in the enemies' faces. But Dev is about to go down. Jeez. Yeah, no, and now he gets the ult, and there goes, no. No, we just can't do this. I don't have the characters. I mean, if I had Iron Man, this would be simple, right? Because we're over leveled for the stage. But I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to maybe wait on that too. Let's see. Now the problem is we did I did that to get the XP so that we could do some. We could.
Check this out.
Think fast. It's moon.
I think I did those stages so we would get the XP because we had money, so we could get the XP so we could level these characters up more. And then I went and I leveled up all their talents and spent the money in there. So I think we have to reset them and then we have to level them up. 31, are you serious?
Always room for an improvement or two.
Where did the XP, did we, you know what that means? That means that in the challenge mode, we didn't even get to the stages that give. This is the first one that gives, and we can't beat it. So that was a lot of waste of time. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do the event stuff then. Let's do the PvP and then we'll do the Nightfall. It's gonna be a little shorter of a stream than I thought. We ended up spending more time on Persona than on here, and that's okay. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's see what this is. So, oh wow, 2,000 plus. All right, well, we're gonna have to do good. I don't know how this is gonna work with me. I'm probably not gonna be able to get champion, right? Because of being free to play and just being so far behind in level now. I mean, what level were people getting to here? They're in the 50s, right? 52, and I'm 46. Yeah, that PvP. I mean, but granted, over here, I'm still able to get top 5, so maybe in PvP I should be able to as well then. I probably should be. Okay. So we have to not crap the bed here. Okay, so I think Ultimate Power is going to be the best one in here. I mean, because you're going to be, depending on how you have your characters equipped and everything.
Let's do this.
Now, one thing I found, this is going to be AI based, right? Spider-Man's pretty good on AI. Moon Knight is pretty good too. I wish I had him up. Strange.
These guys into shape.
Strange is not great on AI.
Save me a seat, Doc. I've always loved a good magic show. Let's whip these guys into shape.
The doctor is in.
Yeah, I'm not quite
Let's
sure.
whip these guys into shape.
Let's go something like that, I guess. I don't know. Sure. We'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. Okay, as far as over here, why is there a question mark? An unknown hero. Is that one of these two? I don't recall seeing that. Oh, but that's probably over here. Let's see. Oh, dude, this would be insane for Thor. Blaze of Speed. Sets the mana cost of all skills to 3. That would be good for Thor, but it would be bad for a lot of characters. Like, that would be bad for Strange. This could potentially be crazy if you're running. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to get away with running like 3 follow-up characters. They probably would be too squishy, right? Like, I think the only one. Well, I know Psylocke has survivability built into her kit. I think actually Echo does too. So maybe you could get away with running both of them with Spider-Man. I don't know. I think I like the idea of Thor more here. Juggernaut, Thor, and Strange with Blaze of Speed, maybe? I don't know. What do we have here? Okay, and here. Leaderboard. Yeah, how... How are they getting characters hidden? That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. 44. Now, am I going to be playing this or is it going to be AI? Because let's go. I mean, I'm higher level than. Let's try it. We can always have a throwaway here, depending on how it works. Okay, let's see. For each. Okay, so they're doing that. A lot of debuffs. It's AI. Okay.
Let's do this.
Oh man, you've got Storm and Emma. This isn't gonna go well. I don't think Spider-Man's very good on AI. I don't know. He was pretty good in that one other mode though. Maybe he would be okay. All right, we'll try. Let's see.
Let's whip these guys into shape.
We gotta spread our characters out a little bit. Otherwise, Storm's gonna AoE everybody. Actually, let's go like this.
Let's whip these guys into shape.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked here, right? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could use Moon Knight. I don't know. Moon Knight's here. Let's see, what is he missing? Right, I took all this stuff from here. Let's see. That just doesn't make sense on him. Yeah, do this one, I guess. I don't know. You know what? Let's go full bum rush mode. I wish I had Cap.
To battle.
Because my winning combination in the other event mode was with 3 melee characters. Let's just try bum rushing them and see. We also, yes, that's what we needed, was the attack speed. Get your buff up, Thor. Yes, now chain to them. Oh geez, that hit hard. No, we win. Yeah, because the bum rush. It's literally bum rush meta. That worked pretty good. Good job, Thor. Alright, we ranked up. Good. Wait, we only defeated 2 enemies? Or, let's see, no. Oh, I think that means I lost someone. Who did I lose? I didn't even see. I bet it was probably Moon Knight, right? Because his gear is way worse than the other 2. Ooh, should we fight against Cap? We gotta fight against Cap, yeah. I didn't look to see. I gotta look next time to see whether you can reset stuff. Okay, so maybe not on Moon Knight. Let's go. Yeah, I mean the only other option, I think Pete is gonna be tankier than either of the strikers. Yeah, they're squishy as hell. Okay, let's go Pete. And Pete gets his ult really quick too. Dude, that did like no damage to him.
Get ready to rumble.
Oh, bye Cap. Oh, dude, they're in so much trouble.
Yeah,
Not surprisingly, Juggernaut really good at this game mode. But yeah, I do remember Spider-Man. I have the card on him because he is a controller where the ult charge at the start of the battle. So he ults really quick in these PvP modes and stuff. So that's helpful. Okay, yeah, let me see. Is there like a refresh? Yeah, 5 refreshes. Because we probably want to fight people. Well, that many points isn't bad. That's actually a scary team, though. Let me see. That's not as scary, I don't think. Yeah, because like Lee said, Strange is just not good in these AI modes. Which means I should probably change this up too. Yeah, before I get out of here.
Verily, we shall smite thy nightmare beasts forsooth.
There we go, that'll be better. And that's gonna make it so Spider-Man's gonna ult like crazy too. Okay, yeah, let's run this one.
Verily, we shall smite thy nightmare beasts forsooth.
After using a dash skill, that's what they're using on defense? But why? Physical damage. Isn't Thor the only one here that has a dash skill? Thor does not do physical damage. Why would you pick this one? Jrpgs, what are you doing, dude? That's no good. You can't do that.
Stick around, why don't
Yeah, get your butt out of here. Bye bye.
let the skies open.
Oh, don't die, Thor. Oh, Juggernaut just ran Storm over. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Juggernaut's ult is just good. It's just really good. Okay, we're up to Scout 1. 1355. You're only level 40 and you're this high ranked. I mean, you've got two good characters. I'm not gonna lie, Moon Girl and Devil Dino are really good for PvP because they have like an AoE stun on a mana skill. And I think that's also why armor is pretty good in here. If you pair like armor and Moon Girl together and you get good RNG where the stuns are staggered, you could like stun lock the entire enemy team potentially. I'll definitely take their points, hopefully. Let's see who the third is. Oh, the basic, I mean, that makes a lot of sense with Thor. Emma. Of course it's Emma. Yeah, let's try to hope that Thor will jump into the back line here. Let's do that. Will you?
Let's do this.
Oh, I don't.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Huh. So that means the ladies are gonna be attacking my Thor.
Let's do this.
I think we want that, yeah? Yeah, let's try this.
Get ready to rumble. I am mighty.
Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt.
That's the stuff.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Get out of my face. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of my game. Dang, they just got ran over. Yeah, it's all about the bum rush melee meta here in PvP, it seems like. Alright, Warrior 3. Good. 46. Hulk and Emma. Huh. We get rewards for... Okay, just for here. Yeah, good. Oh, no, that's only rare, huh? It gets us to within 2 of being able to do a second character, though. This is what we're at. I mean, this is what we're after, but... What are we getting here? That gets us a 5 pull. Let's see what else we get here. 49. Honestly, if I make them attack Juggernaut, it's not too bad. They are higher level though too, which means they could still be free to play, but they also might not be. And I probably will get shredded by most non-free to play players. This is an interesting team comp. Who do we think the third would be? If they put if this third is Cap, that might be a really hard front line to get through, him and Angela. And Misty again. Misty does really good single target. That might be tough. I don't know. Let's give it a try. I'm curious to see if it's not Cap, who it would be.
Nightmare beasts forsooth.
Chain reaction. Which one's that? Dash skill. Man thing. Well, I mean, he's got him on there. I don't know.
To battle.
Misty is attacking Thor. I think if anything, I'd want it like
Let's do
this, right?
Let's do this.
How did that change it?
Let's do
There we
this.
go.
Let's whip these guys into shape. Let's whip these guys into shape.
Yeah, let's try this.
Mind if I cut in?
Oh, why are you attacking Spider-Man? Yeah, get her! Oh, let's go, Pete!
Stick around, why don't you?
Oh, that was clutch as hell. Oh, damn, Thor. Thor's getting wrecked. Yeah, get away from her. Oh, no, Thor's cooked. Literally and figuratively. Oh, Juggernaut. Come on, Pete.
Yeah, that's
Dude, she's so tanky.
Mind if I cut in? Stick around, why don't you?
Oh my gosh, are we gonna lose this? Dude, Juggernaut, you need to ult.
Get ready to rumble.
There we go, Jug, come on.
I warn ya.
Oh my gosh, what a fight. Oh my god.
Ready to rumble.
Dude, this guy's Angela needs to get out of here. Go away. Get. Oh my gosh, that was a fight though. We didn't get very many points because we lost 2 people, but still won. That's what matters. Damn. Okay, what do we have? One more? Oh, that's it. Dang. Get to 1370. Some people got way higher. Well, because that means they were fighting higher people too, right? Yeah, we're outside of the top 10. That's not surprising. Oh man, I almost made the top 100. Damn. Almost. It's okay, we'll try. Oh, we got a lot of notifications racking. Damn, we were so close. Oh well, maybe tomorrow. Let's see what kind of teams we're down there with. I see a 45. Let's go Psylocke. Jeez. Okay, 45 Moon Girl Juggernaut. Yeah, see, Moon Girl would be better than I don't know, that's tough. I don't know if I would replace Thor or Spider-Man with I think she would be an upgrade over one of them. I'm just not sure who. Probably Spider-Man. Although, I mean, it's tough because Spider-Man and Thor can jump into enemy backlines. And they both can do AoE, but I think Thor does more AoE, so I lean towards... And Thor is also tankier. You know, when it comes to PvP, I should probably have that other highlight. Well, I mean, I don't have the resources to have 2 leveled highlights for Thor right now. But eventually, when it comes to PvP, we should be using the one from Crimson Campaign, where you get a heal when a nearby enemy goes down. I mean, it could be the difference between him and living and dying potentially. And he's not getting the bonus attack from his current one from Doppelganger's highlight until one of the enemies in PvP goes down anyways, because I think the bonus doubles when there's 2 or less enemies too. So So yeah, that doesn't actually help us as much. The other one would just be better for this, probably. 44 armor in Thor, interesting. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, armor is good. Now this is really interesting. You're this high, and you have, I mean, I'm assuming this is Emma, right? Like, it's got to be Emma. I like seeing the Hulk that high, too. How are these such low-level accounts so high? I think probably what they did was they got in here early and they beat up on other lower-level accounts, right? Because, like, some of these... I mean, but then there's also, like, can we see the stats on these? No. They're using the defense ones. Oh, dude's got this one. This one's so nice. This is the attack speed one. I still haven't even pulled that yet. Actually, I don't remember. I don't think it's actually in the gen pool. I think this is only from buying the battle pass and using the selector. This one I have. Yeah, it's interesting looking at all the different teams. How is it going, Priya? Yeah, it's nice seeing in this game mode that there is just different teams all over the place. It's not like a fixed team or something like it is in the other game modes. Doppelganger on Psylocke, interesting. I mean, that makes sense. Psylocke is definitely a character that I would like to rebuild up and use again. I used her a ton, like I think the first 2, maybe 3 days. And she was a lot of fun. Her kit's cool. Okay. So we're done in here. Did you get any achievements for doing that? No, nothing. All right. And I don't think we've got enough stuff. Yeah. I mean, like, if I wanted to spend some, we could do a poll here, but I don't really care about there. I care about up here. We could do the trial. Let's see how he plays. Let's see how he feels to play. Interesting team he's got going on here. Dude, Cap, where are you going, dude? You just ran out of your own circle. Are you serious right now? What is this, man? Oh, dude, Moon Knight. I'm not gonna lie, I miss using Moon Knight a little bit. Moon Knight is a lot of fun. See how this looks. Does it look different? I don't think so. Dude, and how tanky are they now with those buffs up? I wonder with how tanky Cap can make a team, I wonder if you can get away with not even running a healer with him. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Run him and that was pretty fun. Let's see. Moon Knight did the most damage. That's kind of funny. Moon Knight, as anybody who's been watching me play for the last week knows, Moon Knight does not do very much damage. He's a healer supporter. So that's kind of funny. That kind of gives us a little insight into Cap's damage potential. Not that great, but man, he brings a lot of buffs to the team though. And he looks awesome while doing it too. So we do not have anywhere close to enough to do a 5-pull, right? That's 750. Although wait, unless, oh, this reset. Okay, hold on, maybe we do. Maybe we're doing another 5-pull, right? Because we've got to get all these. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. And then how many did we need for the gen pool? One more? I always forget to check the converter. I gotta remember. Well, I have to remember the day of the month. Apparently, that's what I need to remember. Yeah, get those. That's what we're getting in here, I think. Now, did we level up? Did we get new stuff? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the last couple days I've been hearing some really good stuff about Dream Queen. I've heard from 2 people that are like around my level that they're both using Dream Queen as their main healer, and it works really well. So she might be a character that a lot of people are sleeping on right now. Her ult buffs, I think, your entire team's skill damage by almost as much as Emma's does special damage. And so like if you're running a party with I mean, at least one character, if not 2 characters that are spamming skills and stuff, like she's probably boosting your team damage by a ton. And her healing is based on your characters using their skills too. So she's really interesting. I definitely want to play with her. I want to mess around with her at some point before the free resets are over. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff is weekly, so I gotta figure out what we're doing in here with resources and stuff. I mean, some of this stuff, like this, you know, I need a lot of these. This might be worth grabbing, I'm not sure, but there's also this stuff. This is from 50 to 60. It's probably the best idea to start getting this stuff in advance for when we hit 50, for when I hit 51, so I can have the resources I need to start leveling up my characters past 50. I'll figure that out. We don't need to do that now. All right, let's do our polls. Do we do here first or do we do up there? I feel like if I do down here and then we get a 3-star, I'm gonna be like, damn, I should have pulled on the Cap banner. So let's go up here first. Let's do this. All right, streamer luck, come on. Damn it. Nah, it's all right. All right, more Moon Knight. Moon Knight's good. No, they're all 1-star. That's crummy. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? All right, and then here. Like I said, I still need Emma, but honestly, any 3-star would be great. Dupes are so good in this game, and granted, we will be able to start getting them at some point. I think within the next few weeks. It's still going to be a slow grind, and I don't know how much we'll be able to get, and so we'll probably only be working on one character at a time. I mean, maybe not. Maybe what we'll do is we'll prioritize the most impactful, like, heart and mind ones first, like roster wide, and then after that we'll start going deeper into the trees. That might actually make the most sense. Like, get the biggest ones that will impact your whole team, not just like focusing on one character at a time. Like, I know Spider-Man's mind one is really good, Thor's heart one is really good, I think Juggernaut's mind one is really good. One of Strange's is really good. I can't remember which one. I want to say it's mind one, but I mean, I guess we could technically look in here, right?
Let's have a closer look.
I think it was mind one that I liked. Nope, it was not. It was heart one. Yeah, this. So his debuff actually has a purpose instead of just sitting there getting in the way of his buff skill. So he'll make it so enemies take more damage. So his heart one is good. So we've got 2 mind ones that I would like and 2 heart ones that I would like. And then I'll probably do those 4 first and then start branching out more. Okay, let's see. I was gonna say if we get a 3-star here, now I'm gonna be like I should have pulled on here first and then gone up to Cap, right? Oh, this is great though. This is the one that I'm working on for Jug now, so that's good. And Doppelganger, whatever. Don't really care about him. Not great pulls, not great. Hopefully we'll have a chance if we need to get to 80 before his banner's gone. I'm gonna throw as many gems at him as I can to get him to. I think like looking at his kit is very generic. Like it will benefit like any character in the future. I think he looks very future proof. And I feel like I've been saying it a lot since the game came out. Since we've had some folks coming in and out who are new to gacha games in general. When it comes to power creep, support type characters always age way better than like damage dealers do. And so like getting him, he is a way better character like long term, like a year from now, than Iron Man will be. Iron Man's great. He's really good AoE, right? And everything, like his design's cool, his skills are cool, he's fun to play. But Cap will age way better because he's doing utility stuff. And that's another reason why I like Spider-Man so much, because the more we get into Spider-Man Soul Saga, the more he's gonna help and benefit and empower the entire team. If Captain America makes your team tanky enough, that you don't need a healer, or that you can find other ways to get healing or something, like he's gonna be really good for a while. So I think he's like a way higher priority than Tony is. We've already done 3-5 pulls. Unfortunately we did this many pulls on Tony already. I wish I could take them out of there and put them into Cap, but you know, hindsight and everything. So for the foreseeable future, I do, as a free-to-play player, I do plan on spending the 230 gems every day for resets, but that's it. So everything else gem-wise will be dumping into him to do pulls till hopefully we get him. And if we are lucky enough to get him sooner than later, depending on when we get him, we can either, if it takes a while, maybe we can get to here and actually grab his highlight. Otherwise, maybe then we can do some more pulls onto Tony. But honestly, probably not the best idea either. Probably better idea to just save after that. I know this is kind of lost opportunity cost here with all the pulls we did, but again, what are you gonna do? You can't change it now. So we gotta try to get Cap. So we'll be doing more pulls moving forward for him. So we got Moon Knight. Moon Knight is, like I said, I was using him as a healer for a while. He also brings a lot to the team because he can heal with his ult, which is a big heal, and he does cleanse. But his buff, which is great for characters like Misty or Thor, who are basic attackers. He also ups their attack speed with his buff, but then this Mind One upgrade increases defense too, which is partly why I've been able to, for the better part of this last week, get away with running Thor as my tank. And I think that's partly why I'm starting to feel like Thor is squishier than I thought, because I'm using Strange as a healer instead of Moon Knight. So Thor is just not getting this big defensive buff from anymore. I don't like this stuff over here because, like I said, he just doesn't do damage, and so like these upgrades to empower his dash just don't do like anything for me. I use this as a repositioner, so so that I can buff the other two characters, kind of deal, basically. What's going on with our audio? Do you guys hear that? It's almost like we're getting... It was very weird. It's like we've got two things of the music playing at the same time, and one's like slightly delayed. Let me back out, and hopefully it'll fix it. Yeah, it sounds better. That was goofy. That's a new bug.
Get to wear matching wizard cloaks while we're here?
And then who else did we pull? I think we pulled. Oh, right, yeah. I don't think Doppelganger's that bad. I don't know. So this attack deals more damage when he's got his ult buff up. Yeah. And this also lowers the cost too. I think he's got kind of an interesting basic attack kit here. I think with having Thor and liking using him so much as a basic attacker, I think maybe someday we'll run him and we'll play around with him. I did test him a few days ago, and he was pretty unimpressive. So was Black Knight when I tried him out. So was Armor, honestly. The ones that I have tested out, because I've tried most of them. How's it going, Spongy? So far the 2 stars that I've tried out that I have really liked are Echo, Psylocke, Misty and Sentry and Moon Knight. So 3 up there. And the 2 down here. I haven't really tried Lady Bullseye out. I need to at some point, but okay, let's see. I mean, the tough part is, you know, because we can only speculate on their kits and what types of characters they'll be. I mean, with what I said a few minutes ago about Captain America and support type characters aging better in gacha games, my thoughts going into Fantastic Four are probably, I mean, because Thing is probably, oh gosh, I'm worried about Thing, and honestly I was hoping Cap was going to be a fighter, not a defender, because we already had 5 defenders in the game before Cap got added. That seems like an awful lot given how small the roster is right now. And all the other ones were good characters too. The problem is Cap is better than probably everyone except Juggernaut. And he might even be better than Juggernaut because he brings so much support. And so, like, I really, really hope Thing will not be a defender too. But if he's a brawler, I mean, that's a damage dealer, which probably will not age that well. I would assume that Human Torch will probably be a striker, which again will probably not age that well. And then, so knowing what I do about how the characters, like their archetypes and stuff from Fantastic Four, Sue is probably going to be the best character going in. That would be my guess. We'll see. But I already have Strange. Emma's really good. I don't know how is she gonna have. She's gonna revolve around shielding probably, right? And so that will probably work good with Juggernaut. I guess the real question is she gonna bring any damage to the table, whether it's herself or with other options? Because Strange brings damage to the team with 3 out of 4 of the spells on his buff skill, right? And then Emma obviously brings a lot of damage to special damage teams. So I'm a little bit, I don't know. I mean, how she might not even have a spot in the meta either. or in teams. I mean, she probably will. I hope so. I mean, they're gonna have to make the characters really strong, right? To make it so that people spending money will want to pull the characters and everything. But I don't think it would surprise me that much at all if Cap ends up just being a better character, like having more longevity than any of those four do. As far as saving your keys and stuff, it's tough. I mean, without having like a roadmap and knowing other future characters, the other problem is the IP, Marvel. Like, a lot of us know Marvel, a lot of us have favorite characters. I do in gacha games, I do often end up pulling meta, but I also like weigh like what characters I like too, in terms of story. That also goes partially into it. Thankfully, in a lot of gacha games, they end, like the Venn diagrams of those, they end up having a little bit of overlap here in the middle, and so I can pull meta characters that I actually like the character of too. But yeah, in terms of keys, I mean, there's on the Gen Pool banner, we've got this, right? I already went into this. I'm not sure whether this was a good idea. Most of it was keys, but some of it was gems too. I think it makes a lot of sense, honestly, I think, to pull the characters with the pity, but also probably what you're talking about with free to play and stuff. Like, long term, it's probably better to just use the keys, not to use the gems, to save the gems for the limited characters too, in case you're worried about not having enough time to get to pity or something for them, since they are only 2 weeks. But I think in terms of like here with picking a hero or a highlight, I think it makes more sense to go the characters, especially early on in the game's life cycle, because these highlights, can't we get these in one of the shops too? I'm pretty sure we can get those somewhere else. Is that? Yeah, we can get those in here. And so there's actually no reason to pick the highlights with those two selectors, because we can get all four of them here. We can get one copy of each of them. I mean, I guess pick those highlights if you want more than one of them to spread around your roster, because there's also the other place in here. I think is it in here? Nope. It must be in Nightfall then, yeah. Yeah, it's in Nightfall. Where you can get these. So you can awaken those highlights using this stuff instead. And yeah, it's gonna be a slow grind. We only get 3 every week, but I mean, we're only gonna be using so many characters while we're leveling up too, so it's probably we're only gonna be able to get one of those highlights for a while, and so you're only gonna be able to put these into one at a time anyways, probably for at least a little while. So that's the other part, what you asked about the 80 keys. That's tough. It's a tougher question or topic to talk about when we're really, really early on into a gacha game's life, because early on we're going through the leveling process where our resources are spread very thin, and it does typically make it makes a bigger deal getting characters earlier on. And so, like, I've found myself early on in gacha games doing a lot of pulls, potentially even ill-advised pulls. Like, if we go back and look at my banners, like, we kind of, I'm pretty sure we did know that Cap was coming out, like, before launch even. And so, like, with that in mind, I shouldn't have done any of these pulls on Iron Man. That was definitely a mistake. But other than that, like, I don't feel like I really have regrets. I mean, if we get 2 weeks from today and I still don't get Cap, then maybe I'll have some regrets. But I think we've also heard from them that, or maybe we haven't. I'm not quite sure. We also have to see how they handle like debut banners, like after the character is gone from the debut banner. Are they going to get put into the gen pool eventually, or are they going to be limited forever and we have to wait for a rerun or something to get them again? Like that, I'm not sure whether we have an answer on that now or not. And so like that definitely goes into it. I mean, that would make getting Cap even, I think, even a higher priority. But yeah, I mean, in the other gacha games that I stream the Octopath one, and we're basically around the 3-year anniversary in that, and I have, as a free-to-play player, I have almost every meta character in that game. And so like as more time goes by in this game, this number will continue getting bigger and bigger for me. I will be much more frugal with that as more time goes by. They honestly, they might be a victim of their own success in terms of designing these characters, because a lot of these launch characters are just really interesting. I think the fact that Juggernaut is based on HP percentage, I think he's going to be good for a long time. Like he might actually age, like he's probably a top 5 character in terms of aging, right? Like Emma should age well, Strange should age well, and then beyond them, I think Juggernaut's gonna age really well. I think honestly, because he's like a team support, but he also brings single target damage. I honestly think Spider-Man's gonna age really well too. I think the DPS characters are gonna be the first ones to fall away, and you know, it could happen as soon as Fantastic Four, right? Like what happens if Human Torch is a single target special damage DPS too? What happens if he's just better than Wanda? Wanda's just toast then, right? Like Wanda's shelf life would literally be like potentially a month before she becomes obsolete. So there's stuff like that where with the DPS characters, honestly, I think these 3 and Iron Man, they will just get power crept. And so like characters like Spider-Man, like especially with Captain America, if he is able to make it so you don't need a healer for some content in a team because he provides so much defense, Spider-Man is going to shoot through the roof in terms of value, because you'll be able to basically run 2 support characters plus a DPS. The only thing is Spider-Man's single target damage is actually pretty decent too. And so you'll basically be running like 2 DPS plus 2 supports. And that could potentially be like really good. Like if even right now, if Cap were to make it so that you could run, I mean, you'd probably still run Emma. I'm not sure. People would have to do testing, but the damage in teams would probably be somewhat comparable with Strange, Emma, and Wanda to Cap, Spidey, and Wanda potentially. I mean, I think a lot of testing would need to be done, and that would only happen if people who are spending money would even be curious about that. And maybe they are, maybe they have been, maybe they've already tested it, maybe it's just not as good. But I don't think it would surprise me that much if it was comparable or potentially even better. Since it looks like Cap's damage might be okay, it's probably not going to be that great. But there was that one, and I can't remember, was it one of his Soul Saga upgrades, or was it, I don't know if this is the fastest way to do them or not, but It was the one that boosted his. Well, so he gets this. So that's gonna make his damage a lot better. 61. He's a late game character too, and he gets damage here, and he gets damage here. Or survivability. Oh, so it had to have been in here. This one. I mean, so this is gonna make Cap pretty okay at single target damage too, right? Along with Pete. So yeah, I don't know. I think those two are going to be interesting together if he can make it so a team can work without a healer. Him and Spidey, I think, are going to work really well together. We'll have to see. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, again with my energy and stuff, we just don't have more stuff to do. And without having access to more characters, we can't even do this. Yeah, I think some of the stuff you asked about, we can kind of give we can give thoughts, we can give opinions, right? But there is some other stuff, like I mentioned, where we just won't know until we get more like longer into the game's life cycle, and we see like what kind of habits and tendencies NetEase forms for the game, right? Like we don't know whether characters are gonna go into the gen pool after banners. And if they do, we don't know how long it'll be. Yeah, no, I hear you too. So with that said, hearing other opinions, what are your thoughts on what I've been talking about and what I've been doing, and what have you been doing in terms of your keys? Like, how have you been managing them? I'm assuming since you're asking about my opinion, does that mean you're free to play too? Now this one we could try. We could try to get this. I don't know. Well, what would this actually net us? It wouldn't net us anything, and I think if I remember right, this is level gated. Now the benefit to me doing different games tomorrow and not doing this or Persona tomorrow is going to be that I'm going to be able to get some levels into the account before we come back on Monday, and then we can actually do some more content and stuff too. But yeah, I guess with that said, all we've got left is Nightfall, and then we'll probably get out of here in a little while. Let's see, because we can hopefully get up and get at least an elite run or two in here too, and hopefully that'll get us some good points. All right, so this one I've heard is way more AoE focused. Oh, yeah, we've got a whole new stage here. This looks cool. Oh, the dragon armor looks sick. Wait. Oh, it's got a third eye. It's huge. All right, if you can't eliminate the enemies and move to the next location, you'll be attacked by the dragon armor. Uh-oh. So this is where we need all the AoE. Summoning. If there are no monsters on the field, the dragon armor will summon monsters. Every once in a while, it will use a lightning attack on the heroes. Okay. Now they're not weak to special. That's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay.
Let's split these guys into.
Well, let's start. Let's see if. Actually, you know what? Let's see if Thor can handle it. I'm gonna try to run these two, because I think if we do end up getting all the summons down and we actually are fighting the dragon armor at any point, I think Juggernaut will do more single target damage than Storm. So let's try this first. Don't really know what to expect here. Did he just? Oh, they're okay. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're on level 15. That's why we're running through everything. I love the animations and the art in this game. It looks sick. This dragon looks awesome. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have got. Yeah, see, I can't even target it. Team move will gain 10% charge for each enemy defeated, really. Interesting.
Get ready to rumble. Yeah, that's the stuff. Super finds you.
Team move will either heavily damage the dragon armor or shield the team. Well, we've... yeah, I don't know what we should... Oh, we can also hit the dragon. Okay. I haven't been hitting the dragon much, I don't think. Okay, there we hit the dragon. Oh, it's too soon. Too soon, Junior. There we go. Okay.
As the fates
That was a good tutorial on like how to expect the battle to go. I don't know, we might not even want Juggernaut, we might want Storm actually. Let's try. Ooh, nice gems. Oh, they're all gonna get, yo, we're gonna get to do another 5-pull on cap here, I bet. Well, we are after this next one. Let's go. Okay, yeah, let me try Thor tank. We'll try Thor tank and Storm here instead.
Let's do this. To battle.
Storm clouds approach.
Get us some more AoE here.
I call the rain.
Okay, let me read that real quick. We'll pause for a sec. Oh, you're still playing Strike Force. Okay, I did play it for a few years. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I don't play it anymore. That game was so time consuming with all the alliance stuff with raids and PvP and stuff, and not gonna lie, I mean I don't know, the team-based nature of the game where you had to have like all the characters in a team to use it, and you use like specific teams for different things. It was kind of like good and bad, right? Like every other gacha game I've ever played, I haven't needed to use like all of these specific characters to do stuff, where I can just like plug and play characters depending on what kind of thing I'm doing. And so like in that regard, I hate that about Strike Force. But also from a Marvel fan standpoint, like that was actually cool too. So I don't know, that definitely had me, I mean, it even had me conflicted about it back when I played it, but yeah. I've heard people talking about the DC game. That's the new one that just came out too. I don't know. The problem is I'm playing 3 other gachas too. Like we started today's stream and did for the first half we did Persona 5X, and then tomorrow we're gonna be doing Octopath and sort of Convallaria. And that's already a lot of games. So I'm aware of the DC one, but that's probably gonna be a skip for me this time, I think. Superman first. Was Superman actually good though? I swear to God, I feel like Superman is usually kind of a, he is a victim in video games of being mediocre very often, just like Hulk is. I think I hate it. I think Hulk is decent in this game, but honestly also I think the tanks in this game are just really good. I think Hulk is probably the weakest tank in this game, and he's not even that bad, but he's just, I think there's some things that they could tune and tweak and improve on in his Soul Saga that would probably make him better. But and Joker was really broken, huh? More than Superman. That's kind of funny. There's power creep for you, right? Yeah, I definitely, I don't know if it's because I'm yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's partly because I'm old and stuff. I with like mapping out what I'm doing and stuff, but it's definitely helped me over the years with playing the gacha games, because I can look and I'm like, okay, this is a character I want. It's coming like a year from now. We just chill until then. It's a long grind, but it's okay. Chances are good that we already have characters we like anyways, so it's okay. Let's just keep going, kind of deal. Oh, you're new to Strike Force. That's interesting. How is it these days getting into? Because I played it for a couple years way back on launch, and I think I had already stopped before. I think before Apocalypse got added to the game. So the last Dark Dimension character that I got and that I did Dark Dimension for was Dr. Doom. And I did do it both times, so I did have him at 7 stars. But yeah, so I think he and so I think that would have been 4, right? Because I think they always alternated with when the character came out. There'd be one that didn't give a character, or there was one that didn't give a character, and then there would be one that gave a character. And so like we had 1 which wasn't a character, and then 2 was Ultron, and then 3 no character, and 4 Doom. And so Dark Dimension 4 was the last thing I did there. And I can't remember team wise. I think Infinity Watch was the last team that I built while I was playing it, and man, they were strong. That team that team murdered like everything, even Black Order. That was the day. That was back when I was playing, when like Black Order and Infinity Watch and stuff were the meta, and X-Men. Like I remember it was a big deal getting Phoenix unlocked. Level 105. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what the level cap was when I played. I want to say it might have been 80 or something. You know what's funny with that game with money? I remember there were on a couple different occasions where they totally crapped the bed, and they put up offers that were like way cheaper than they should have been. I think there were 2 times while I played where there was like an offer that was supposed to be $100, and it was actually 100 cents, and everybody grabbed it up, and like they were gonna revert everything, and like the outrage was so big that they ended up having to leave it in, and so they lost so much money because like everybody got it. It was like $1 packs that were worth $100, and I think it happened 2 times while I was playing. It was so nutty. If I were free to play in that game, I still would have bought those. They were way too good. That game was funny with that stuff though.
Let the skies open.
Okay. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do here. Oh, thanks for the follow, B-Dub. Welcome. I don't use Thor's dash enough. It keeps doing like a ton of damage every time I use it today. I usually just don't use it. I usually just play him as a basic attacker. But that skill actually hits really hard. I think we probably get the attack buff, right? And then we use it on Storm after a wave of enemies spawns. And then we have her AoE everything.
I call the rain.
New spawn of enemies? Oh, we can't get everything. We'll go Thor again, I guess. And then we'll go Thor here too. Oh man, we missed 1 enemy. Shoot. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Oh, that's nice. We can hit the boss too. Uh-oh, boss is hitting us. Yeah, that was weak sauce. What do you think you're doing, boss? Shoot, that's not what we want. I guess we could put a debuff on the boss. The Thor's AoE is probably, yeah, Thor's AoE is hitting the boss too. And then we can do the T mode too. Yeah, do that. Here you go, armor. Bam. Dude, what is that one enemy over there doing? Sorry, Spongy, let me get to you. Oh, here we go. Did we finish that? Yeah. Oh, that's good. They made it easier to get. Wow, look at how close the damage was. That's pretty cool. You started on Christmas. Okay, so yeah, you're still pretty new to it. Who did they give you at 5 stars? Who's the most broken character? Or characters? Extreme X-Men. Who is Extreme X-Men? Oh man, I remember the Sinister Six. You know how you can actually buy like Red Star upgrades for characters? Mr. Sinister was the first one that I ever upgraded. And I upgraded him, I think, all the way from 4 to 7 stars, and he was so legit in Dark Dimension. And honestly, even in PvP, he was really good too. I think he was the first one I did, and then I also did Thanos and Gamora, and honestly, that might have been it. Maybe Symbiote Spider-Man? Can't remember. I know I had him at 6 reds too. And then I pulled a few 7 red characters. I pulled, man, some of them were bad. My first 7 red star pull was Kingpin. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. It was Rhino, who was also, actually, he was pretty decent. I pulled him right when they added red stars. And so like early on in PvP, my 7 red star Rhino just like dumpstered everybody. It was the funniest thing. And then I pulled Kingpin and Emma Frost. And actually, you know what? I think Emma was second. Kingpin third. And then right before I quit, I pulled Captain America Sam in 7 reds too. And I didn't even get him to 7 reds to see how funny he would have been there, unfortunately. That's maybe like the one regret I have with the game. But yeah, the game was fun. It was so time consuming though. If I was still playing it, I couldn't be playing any of these other games. I don't think. It was just way too time consuming. Okay, so you're talking about, let's see. Oh, for $25 you could 7-star character. That's cool. Endgame. So they added a second Thanos, not just normal Thanos, but they added Endgame Thanos. That's interesting. So that's very similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, where on launch we had Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet, and then later in the Fantastic Four DLC, I think it was, they added Infinity Gauntlet Thanos to the game too. Oh my gosh, that character was so busted. He was super cool. They added Man-Thing to Strike Force. Let's go. Yeah, I just learned about Man-Thing because of this game here last week. Never heard of the character. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, when he first got originally added to the game, he was really good too. I remember using him in whatever, I guess it must have been Dark Dimension 4 maybe. And then he was also really good in whatever the newest raid was that we were doing in the Alliance. He brought so much survivability, and he brought like cooldown reduction or something. Like I can't even remember his kit fully, but he was a good character on launch too. Like he would have been one of my best characters once I got him up to 7 reds. Like, and his damage would have been decent too because of the reds, probably, and all the stats it gave. Okay, we're gonna do, what do we have here? Achievement. Okay, what did we get? 200. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. But we've got enough gems to go do a 5-pull, so we're gonna go do another 5-pull. All right, come on, Cap, come on, streamer luck. RNGesus, be good to me, please. RNGesus, please. Hook it up. Dang it. No. All right, lady. Which one? Oh, man, things. You know, honestly, like long term, if we can get like the summoner team stuff, like more start up and more geared out and stuff, like maybe they'll end up being okay. So like this one, so these numbers will go up to 24% and 12%. Yeah, the problem is it's nearby allies, and he's a healer. He doesn't want to be nearby. I mean, I guess what it means is that with Thread, I'm always going to have to put his ranged summons like nearby Man-Thing. And it might mean I need to spread out Man-Thing and Thread so that there's room around Man-Thing to put Thread summons. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. We could have got something better though too. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was sick. I mean, I liked 1 and 2 as well, but like 3 was super sick. I really liked 3. That was the one that only came out a few years ago. I think it was maybe 2019 or something when that came out. Okay, so let's go back in there. We got one more difficulty to try. We got to figure out, am I doing the best I can in here? Like, I wonder if these scores are, I'm curious whether or not, because we need to do the math here, right? Now, the other one, I'm already top 5 with that score. That's wild. Okay, maybe not. So this is 2. I think it looks like this is 2 weeks we get to get the 15K, right? It kind of looks like it, which is gonna make it that much easier. Where, I don't know, we'll see. Let's try Thor. I don't know. That's laggy. Why is it so laggy? I don't know. Do we try this team first? I'm a little bit worried that Thor might not survive. Let's try it and see what happens.
Bless me. By the hand of Hogo.
I call the rain.
Yeah, dude, he's taking a lot of damage. I don't think we're gonna be, I mean, we'll see. Maybe we can get away with this, but I think we're probably gonna want to run Juggernaut instead of Storm. Oh, dude, that hurt so hard. Oh, because we didn't kill the enemies fast enough. Yeah, dude, that's not good.
I call the rain. The wind is my breath.
Okay, so that's good at least. I think we probably need to heal Thor. Probably, right? Yeah. Oh, dude, no, we need to heal everybody. Oh, this is, yeah, we need Juggernaut probably. There we go. We got the ult up. All right, so now we're actually on the dragons in the dragons area. Oh my god, dude. I totally just missed Storm tonight. Yeah, wow. Just wow. Seriously, dude, what are you doing? And Storm's getting hit right now too. That's perfect.
Let the skies open.
I think I'm literally gonna have to get the heal for Storm
Bless me.
because I suck.
By the all-seeing Agamotto.
Oh, dude. Oh, good, we got it. That was close. Yeah, let's do this.
Let the skies open.
Dude, she can't get that farthest away enemy.
The wind in my breath. I call the rain.
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, we're gonna get hit by the boss here. Oh, wait, Thor. Oh, dude, Thor's dead. Alright, sorry, Storm, you're out. Oh, you played 3-2, nice. One's your favorite, really. You like one more than 3. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to like and stuff. I definitely like 3 the most, but yeah, I think I liked 1 more than 2 as well. You got 1 for your birthday. That's hype. It's kind of crazy how when we get video games as like presents, whether it's for birthdays or Christmas as kids, they end up like having so much meaning. Like I will forever probably say for the rest of my life that I think Shining Force 2 as a kid was like my favorite Christmas present that I've ever got, for whatever reason, right? Oh, it made you want an MCU. That's hype. So you wanted the MCU before the MCU even existed. That's super cool. And Doom and Galactus, and that's sick. If you know, you know, right? Yeah, stuff like that. That's super hype. I mean, that's why we're here, right? Because of the IP and all the characters that we've grown to love over the years. I gotta get Thor's buff up too, though. I think here. Oh, you know what? No, use this instead. I think. Yeah, do that there. Can you get them both? Oh, jeez. No. This is gonna be close. Wait, where is that? Oh, I didn't see that other one. Well, it doesn't matter. You know what? This team is tankier than the other one. I think we can actually eat his ult and his attack with this team. And then we can go... You can hit all of them. Let's see how much he does here. Oh, dude, he clears. Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know. I'm definitely gonna feed him ult energy with Strange then. I wasn't sure whether it was gonna be better buffing Thor or not. And then the shield up too, perfect. Perfect. I feel like the higher level I get, the more I'm gonna be using Juggernaut. Juggernaut and Strange actually have such legit synergy too, with the energy gen that he can get. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Oh, dude, look at that. He's just charging across the whole battlefield, crushing everything. Damn, Juggernaut is such a fun character.
Get ready to rumble.
Oh yeah, get you some shield. Get you some more energy here. So, oh no, we didn't get it. Okay, so then in that case, I think we get the buff and we put it on Thor probably, right? And then we can also Thor ult here. Right there, yeah, hit everything. Oh, that was sick.
That's the stuff.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. Yeah, now get that up. Wait, what are we doing here? I think we're doing that, I guess. I don't know. This is not great here, what we've got going on. Oh, uh-oh. Wait, is he gonna do his attack? Did I miss that? It's a good thing Strange didn't go down there. I almost got him killed, didn't I? Okay, so we've got a new wave coming out here. Oh wait, hold your horses there, Jugs. Oh shoot, he's doing his attack. That's fine. Yeah, right there. He can hit the whole battlefield. That's crazy. Juggernaut is really good for this game mode, apparently. Look at how much I can feed him to. Let's go this before the shield, though. Look at that. He's got his ult up almost again already. Oh, but the problem is I'm not doing that much damage to the boss itself, am I? I think I gotta heal before the Strange is going down. Uh-oh. Dude, he hits the boss here too? Dude, Juggernaut, chill. Alright, cool. Buff and give me... Oh shoot, I didn't see that thing on the left. I think I've been killing my run here, right? Because I should have been doing this, right? I might have already lost one of these. Yeah, I probably killed my time. I think we're gonna have to do one more after this. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again. I totally forgot about the the team attack thing. We probably missed. We probably should have already been done with this fight by now. I think we probably would have if I would have been paying attention. Yeah, like see, here we go again. I'm a goof. And then we Thor ult and we probably end the fight here, I'm guessing, because that does 30. Yeah. We'll get a much better time after this. Oh, I guess not. That was like low damage.
Feel my mystic might. Get ready to rumble.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the more time goes by, the more like super happy I am that I got Juggernaut. Juggernaut is gonna age so well, I think, in this game. This should end the fight, right? Yeah. That was way slower than it should have been. How's it going, B-Dub? Yeah, I bet Cap would be great for this, wouldn't he? Oh, look at the damage. Again, very split. Okay, so yeah, look at look at that, terrible, because I forgot about the mechanic. All right, let's go again. Yeah, we should be able to get, I mean, on the other one, I think I was the last score that I had on the other boss, so the single target was like almost 500. So I'm assuming we can get this pretty high too. I mean, if anything, I think my roster has more AoE than single target since I don't have Wanda, or sorry, since I don't have Emma. You know, yeah, do this for here. I know, right? That's actually what got me into streaming to begin with, because I first started streaming a couple years ago, the Octopath gacha, after just playing it on launch for a few months, and I saw some other people streaming it, and I ended up just hanging out in their chat while I was playing it, and then I was like, maybe I should give this a try, and so I did, and then you know, the rest is history. We're doing all the games, and you know, some of these gacha games that I'm playing, they're lesser known, like the Octopath one, sort of Convallaria, and this. Honestly, there's not that many people that stream any of those 3 games, and so it's nice. It's nice doing it. So then there's actually a space if people want to come in, hang out, and talk about the game while playing it themselves or watching me play. And I'm kind of a scrub, and so I often make mistakes and stuff too, and so that probably makes for pretty good viewing. I definitely find entertainment value in watching other people when they screw up and stuff too. I think it was probably around Christmas time a couple years ago, so maybe like the end of 2022. I'm still really small. The problem is I do like obscure games, and I do variety streaming, and this kind of stuff just doesn't, unfortunately, it just doesn't grow channels very well. I mean, I definitely bring in a lot of people when I start new gacha games, which is great. So like last week and this week, I've been pulling in a lot of new folks from Persona and from this, which is great. It's nice meeting new people and finding new people to play these games and talk about these games with. So, but yeah, I'm the other problem that I have with content creating is that I don't really do guides or anything. I mostly just play games and hang out with people who want to see other people play games, and honestly, at this point with video games and stuff, a lot of the draw seems to be with guide making and stuff. And so like I've tried a little bit with it, but I did actually make a Spider-Man, kind of like a Spider-Man intro, because I know like on launch a lot of people thought Spider-Man is just really not good, and that's not been my experience with him so far. He's been pretty solid, so I did do that. It's not really a guide though. Like I didn't show that much gameplay, and I didn't. I can't remember what the other thing I was thinking of with guide making, but yeah, it was more kind of like maybe this guy isn't as bad as you guys think he is sort of vibes. It is. I think most of the people I see that are successful at variety streaming started by doing something else. They started by like focusing on like a specific game or like a specific genre or something, and so like I typically have more success with viewership when I'm doing gacha games because of that, because I'm often doing either a new game on launch or something, or I'm just, you know, I'm one of very few people who are doing one of the games, and so like people are down to see someone actually like playing the game or giving them a space to hang out and chat about it, sort of deal. So I definitely prefer to do the gacha thing, but it's hard too, because there's like new games that come out and I'm like all excited about them and I want to stream them too, so I do, and then unfortunately viewership not very good with those. Like I streamed Expedition 33 a couple months ago, and like I didn't get anywhere the numbers that I'm getting for like this game, which is kind of funny. I think a lot of people would probably consider that to be a better game. I mean, even some of us that are really into this game, but you know what it is. Yeah, and right before that I also did Lunar Remastered Collection, which was really fun. I think I missed both of those as a kid, and so getting to play those at this point was like really it was really fun. Like, I really enjoyed those games. Yeah, it's mostly like JRPG type stuff that I do, but they kind of brought me into the gacha. Well, they brought me back into the gacha thing with the Octopath one, and I've kind of just been playing gachas again ever since. Yeah, Expedition 33 was a lot of fun, wasn't it? It was really fun. It was a good story. I don't know if it's necessarily an unpopular opinion between, like, among people who love the game or not. Like, I'm not sure. I was thinking about it. I'm not sure that Expedition 33 actually did anything new. like legit, no joke. Like, I don't think it did anything new other than maybe like the story in terms of a sci-fi story. But it just did a lot of things really well. Like, the soundtrack is really good. I don't think it's like the best soundtrack I've ever heard. But the soundtrack is really good. The timing-based combat, I think honestly even Sea of Stars did that better. But again, it's just really good in Expedition 33. Like the itemization, you know, with like those pictos and stuff, that was really good. But again, that wasn't anything new. Like, I've seen like RPGs with really good itemization recently too, like the Octopath gacha game I stream, and Unicorn Overlord did that really well. Star Ocean 2 Remake actually kind of cooked with that too, with the crafting system and them even improving it. But yeah, honestly, I think Expedition, I'm with you. I'm in my early 40s, and so I've played a lot of games over the years, RPG games and stuff. I think Expedition 33 is in my top 5, and it was a really good game. But yeah, it's interesting because, like I said, I don't think it actually did anything really new to the genre other than just write a really good sci-fi story. The sci-fi story though was unique. Like, I hadn't seen. I'm a pretty big sci-fi buff, like, and I really like time travel, and I hadn't seen or heard or read a story like that, so I really dug the story for that. Oh my gosh, damn it, I'm doing it again. Start over. I forgot to use the thing that's like right behind me, the button over here. Sorry guys. I'll do better. This time I will remember to do it.
Let's do this.
I was like, oh no, I totally shit the bed again. But yeah, all of my playthrough of games and stuff is on YouTube. I finally got around to starting to YouTube too late last year, and so I had like years of footage and VODs and stuff from Twitch that I had to transfer over and write descriptions for, make thumbnails for. It was a lot of work, and I'm still not all the way through it. But yeah, like, my whole Expedition 33 playthrough is on my YouTube channel. Same name. And like, let's see, what all do I have? I have Expedition 33, Lunar Remastered Collection, Visions of Mana, Unicorn Overlord, both Octopath numbered games. Star Ocean 2 Remake, Star Ocean 2 Remaster. Star Ocean 6 was actually the first game I ever finished on stream. Chained Echoes, Aiden Chronicle, Sea of Stars, The Messenger, which is its sequel. Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy 15. I decided to stream Final Fantasy 15 because I could never get all the way through it on my own, and so I streamed it to force myself to play through it. And it ended up being not even as bad as I thought it was going to be. That was kind of funny. Okay, let's go. We gotta try to do this. I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I kind of want to wrap this up and then get out of here soon-ish, I think. Give me, yeah, let's go.
Bless me.
Is that the only, okay. We didn't actually take a hit from the dragon that time. That's a first. And then we can run right through this, and then we can get another ult up ready too with him, because we've got a buff card already for him.
May the omnipotent Ashtur. Get ready to rumble.
Actually, you know what? Do this here. This will speed this wave up too.
Yeah, that's the stuff. I am.
Oh, dude, he needs heals. He needs heals. Thor is so squishy now. Honestly, I should probably reset the highlight I've got on him and use the one that gives heals and stuff, I think. There's just too many situations where that passive extra healing, I think, would come into play and be really helpful.
Get ready to rumble.
I don't know how well this is actually going to work given his positioning. Oh, just kidding. Oh, all right. Well, we're doing that.
Bless me.
And then we'll go... Dude, Juggernaut is actually... Juggernaut and Strange is such a good combo for this. Oh, dude, that was tragic, though. Tragic Bronson alert.
Hand of Hogarth. I warn ya. Get ready to rumble.
Dude, Strange, how did you take so much damage, though?
Mystic might.
Thor ult. No, Juggernaut ult.
That's the stuff.
No, Thor ult, yeah. Save Juggernaut ult, because he can wipe out a whole wave with it. Oh, that's not good enough. You can hit an enemy with that too, yeah. Hit the boss, I guess. We're gonna... Oh, don't die, Strange. Okay, good man, good man. Oh, dude, is Strange getting hit? I think Strange is getting hit. Is he okay? I think, can he survive till his ult? Hopefully, no, he's not gonna. Oh no, we didn't get a heal.
Bless me.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Feel my mystic might.
Okay, here we go, I actually remembered. Good job, Stan. Pat yourself on the back there. Oh no, there's one that moved. Oh, you jerk over there. What the heck? Oh, that's so tragic.
I warn ya.
Oh, but it's okay. We got another ult coming quick. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, no, they're gonna get it, right? So what's the point in doing this? Actually, I guess just clearing the board.
Get ready to rumble.
Yeah. Oh, we need ult. Oh, they got it. They got it. Let's go. Oh no, his positioning sucks here. That's okay. We'll be alright. Thor can at least hurt them. It's not gonna do much damage, but... And then you can do this too. Do we even need... Oh yeah, Strange is getting hit again. Dude, Strange, why are you always getting hit, man? Strange, you potato. Give me... Oh, we didn't get the ult. No. Okay, well we just used Thor's buff on him, so we'll do this. We'll put that on him. That'll be okay, hopefully. Oh no, we're getting a hit. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Sorry, I'm getting behind on chat. Let me finish this and then we'll get. Uh-oh, Strange is in trouble actually. Yeah, go there and help him out. Okay, that was good. That was good. We need, yeah, we got Strange's ult coming up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, that's good. Then we only, I think, have one enemy left here. And we can get the heal up. This is ending up being a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna be, but I think we're good. Because once we... Oh, dude, no, it's not. Because look, well... Yeah, this is terrible. We needed to get him down without having to use this, but Hopefully the points will still be okay. We only had 43 left on the clock, though. Oh, oh, that was actually terrible. Okay, maybe we go with, maybe we try Storm instead of Thor. I think that might, maybe, I don't know. I'm not actually sure what we could have done differently. I mean, I guess I could have, yeah, I don't know. Huh. I think the problem is Thor's buff is just too expensive. Like, I just want to use all the mana on the other two, and Storm's skills are cheaper, especially her AoE. Okay, let me get caught on it. Let's see. Expedition 33 was interesting. I definitely came into this year thinking it was probably going to be a Game of the Year contender for me. And I think as of right now, it probably is my Game of the Year. But we've got some other crazy stuff coming out later this year, right? Like we've got, well, not crazy, but like at the very least, I'm really looking forward to Final Fantasy Tactics remake, Ivalice Chronicles. That's going to be huge. I have already decided I'm going to do my, I think, third ever 24-hour stream for it in September. I'm like very cautiously optimistic about Borderlands 4. 3 was kind of a letdown after 2, I thought, but at the very least, I thought Wonderlands was better than 3. Wonderlands was a lot of fun. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's taken me a while to figure it out, like, but I finally came to the conclusion that I don't like, I've never liked any of the Elder Scrolls games, and it's interesting because they're all really well made games and really well liked games, and it's actually not a knock on the game itself. It's a knock on this like type of game for me personally, and I don't know why I feel this way, but I like team-based RPGs. I don't like single character based RPGs. And so that's like the main reason why I didn't like I didn't like any of the Elder Scrolls games. I didn't like any of the BioShock games. I didn't like the Fallout games. And like it has nothing to do with like the combat or the story or the writing or anything. I legit just don't like playing games where I'm the only character. Like I like team-based games. Like in here we have 3 characters. In the other gacha games I stream the Octopath game, you have 8 characters. Sword of Convallaria is 5 or 6 characters. Persona is 4 characters. I mean, it's weird. I don't think I've ever heard a single other person like share the same sentiments about like character size of anything in RPG games. It's really weird. I don't know. I'm weird. Whatever. It's unfortunately made it so that like some of these games I just don't want to play. But the good thing is that doesn't necessarily mean I don't like the games themselves. Like I've tried every single Elder Scrolls game, didn't have fun playing any of them, but I've probably literally watched like hundreds of hours of Skyrim footage. I really liked watching people play Elden Ring on launch. So it's just I don't like playing them. It doesn't even mean I don't like the game. So it's yeah, I do have that. I've been bad. Don't don't hate me, but I still haven't finished it yet. I do like it though. I think I probably would have already finished this if I played it with other people. But like even a single player experience, it's fun. I like it. I enjoyed it. I played 1 and 2 as a kid, so it was pretty exciting when they finally made 3. I also have the Pathfinder, the second Pathfinder game, which is like that. It's just like a top-down game, like isometric instead, but it's also like a team-based kind of like not grid-based, but like turn-based type deal. Okay, so let's try it one more time. I see my cat is like, it's time to go eat dinner. Where are you? So we'll try this one more time. We'll try Storm instead of Thor, and we'll see. I don't know. This could also be my bad for like wanting to play Juggernaut more. Like maybe I should just be trying to run Thor and Storm or something. Maybe that would just be better. I'm not sure, but I think this looks really easy. I think he's gonna kill them all, isn't he? Kinda looks like he might. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. And then he can do that. And actually, you know, oh no, I used the shield before. Well, the shield got him in his ult. That's okay. We'll use it again. Or we'll use it. Because now we can give him this. And then we can do this with her. And then this with her. Perfect, perfect. Good start going into the final part. That seemed quicker than with Thor. I might be wrong, but let's see. 229. Okay. We don't need to do that, do we? We only need to do this.
The omnipotent Ashtur. I'm unstoppable, baby.
Yeah.
I warn ya. Get ready to rumble.
Oh, that's not bad. Can hit 3 of them.
Yeah, that's the stop.
Then we can do this. And then we can do this again. Oh no, I don't wanna, oh man. This sucks. I can't use her. I think we just have to eat this. We've got his ult up anyways. Okay, that's hype. Oh man, she took more damage than he did. That makes sense. She's squishier than he is. Okay. Yeah, this is gross. This one enemy here.
Yeah, that's the stop.
Can you? Okay. Jeez, that took way too long. But now we can just clear this one off too, right?
I'm unstoppable, baby. By the omnipotent Ashtur.
I call the rage! The weak is my
Get ready to rumble.
Come on, come on. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, he's ready to go for the next one too. Oh, dude. Oh, that's sick. That's great. And he's gonna walk over and blow that last one up too. And then he can take out the next wave. Oh, wait. We got this up too. This seems much better. I'm sorry, Thor. This seems way better than with Thor. I'm not sure how we're doing time-wise. It looks pretty good though. Yeah, and he can take the whole wave here too. Oh, no, he didn't. Jeez, he didn't get close. But she can, let's see, she can take those 2 out. Okay, good.
By the omnipotent Ashtur.
Oh, dude, I was too slow. Shit. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, man, the run crumbled. Wait, he's only at 10. Can we just charge him? Can we just blow him up too?
Get ready to rumble. I warned ya.
Oh, dude, can you not target the boss? Strange, what the heck, dude? Can I do 2 buffs?
Get ready to
I don't know, that's weird. So he legit can't taunt.
Shanti. Bless me.
Dude, you can't debuff the boss, huh? Well, that's janky. Maybe he's just out of range. Dude, oh my gosh. Oh, this is tragic. Man, this was going so well too, and then I just shit the bed by letting Aurora go down. We would have got a better score too than the other one. There we go. Yeah, this might be around the same score. Let's see. No, it was even worse. Yeah, that was tragic. I think this definitely looked better than with Thor though, so tomorrow we'll have to redo this. But that's okay. That's it. Let's see. What do we get here? We get more epics. Now wait a second. Did that let me? Oh no, it was just the top one. Why did it? I don't know. I think everything was just glowing because there was one to collect. Yeah, we can 3-star another character now. That's kind of interesting. Oh wait. Let me go back into that shop actually. Sorry. Because we've got stuff to spend from the last rotation, right? Now I do not have any 3-star highlights yet. So I think we wait on this. If you look at the math, or wait, oh, you know what? No, the math is not what I thought, because I thought this was gonna reset every week. And so this is way tougher, right? Because this resets every 2 weeks, I think. Unless this is every week. I kind of hope this will be. I don't think it will. I don't think any of this stuff will be every week. I think each rotation is going to be 2 weeks, right? I mean, even this is 2 weeks, which makes this tougher because I originally did the math for the shop here, projecting that we were going to get 2 weeks worth. So that makes this really tough. Because this is 6,000 a month, like a month, right? We're only going to be able to get 5,000 a month. And so that's kind of janky, but yeah, I'm not sure. I guess because there's no guarantee about getting 3-star highlights from anywhere. I mean, well, there is. Sorry, that was really poor wording. There is a guarantee from getting them. Where? Let's see. In the converter with Dream Sand. But look at this. This is gonna take a while. I only have 126, and we need 1,200 to start getting these. I mean, the two that I think. Let's see. This one. Yeah, I mean, this one's good too. I think that's the third best one though. I think these two, I mean, I would love to get this on Juggernaut and to get this onto Strange. I think, or yeah, I think these are the two best ones. I'm not sure which one is better, but the fact that we're this far away, I think I can probably safely come back over here to the Nightfall shop and get the two highlights first, because once we get these, then we can start putting these into them if you want to. This one, it's gonna be really interesting to see. I'm not sure. This one actually has anybody got either or both of these already? This one is probably a controller one, right? I think this is probably for controllers, and this is probably for fighters. This one being for fighters, because I think, is this Echo? I think this is Echo. The tough part here with this being for her and for fighters is that, like, fighters and strikers, they need like attack percentage and they need crit chance or or damage. And so like having everything be about energy gen and ulting more often, I mean, that's good, but I want that more on controllers than I do on damage dealers, right? Because a lot of the controllers have different ways to do other supporty stuff with their ults. Like, I would rather, if I could put this on Cap, I would rather put it on him than on a fighter. So I feel like maybe I just want to get this one. But like, in addition to that, once we get these, either or both of them, then we can start putting these into there, because I don't think we can pull either of these anywhere. And like, for me personally, like on a controller, especially, I mean, this has, I mean, it's literally Peter Parker taking pictures of himself as Spider-Man, right? This one would be great for him because of Friendly Neighbor and how it reduces allies' mana cost of skills. It makes it so a lot of characters have 2 or cheaper skills, and so like they're just gonna do more damage. And I think I mean, this will be better. The only thing with that is I have the ult charge like at the start on him right now, and he has that ID badge artifact where he's buffing allies' attacks every time he crits. But honestly, this is probably still better because it's attack all the time, and it's gonna make them do more damage with their skills too, which I think is. It would be really interesting. I wish after combat, when we can look at like the damage meters and everything, I wish we could click on that and go into more depth and see like which skills are doing how much of the percentage of the total damage and everything. Because I wonder, I don't think there's that many characters. Well, maybe there are. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, maybe there are more characters than not that are doing more of their damage from ults than from their skills. I mean, like, I think Thor is probably I guess it's maybe it is that simple. Maybe AoE characters do more damage with their skills than their ults, and single target characters do more damage from their ults than their skills, right? Because like, thinking about Wanda definitely does way more damage with her ult than with her attack skill. But then like, conversely, like Thor does way more damage with his self buff, which empowers his basics, than he does with his ult. And honestly, probably the same for Storm. Storm probably does more damage with her skills than she does with her ult. And I bet Iron Man's the same too. So that means this would probably be better, would make it so that Spider-Man would be better in teams with AoE characters. You know, and honestly, I do like running him with like, well, yeah, that's the also the problem, like, other than Storm, I think Iron Man, I don't think any of the other AoE characters I have, I guess technically Sentry too, but like thinking about like Juggernaut and Thor, not all of their skills are even attacks, which is opportunity cost lost on this. And it's opportunity cost lost on Spider-Man's passive with the follow-ups, right? Which is why, even though Emma only buffs special damage, why I still think she would probably be better with Peter than Strange is. Because Strange only has 1 attack and Emma has 3 attacks. So, I mean, that's just like more follow-ups for Spider-Man, more damage. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I need to do more thinking on this, because I feel like I originally thought I wanted both of these, and now it kind of feels like I'm talking myself out of them a little bit. Like maybe it would just be better to actually start collecting some of these, even though I don't have 3 stars. Like we could get 2 of these in a month and then all 3 of these, for instance. Cause like I already got the 2-star highlight from Crimson campaign, and you know that is the one that I was talking about a little while ago that I probably should have on Thor with how squishy he's feeling and stuff, right? Like I've got this one to make it so that he does better like single target damage for fighting bosses and stuff, and it does, it works, it helps, it makes him better for against bosses and stuff, but for like AoE fights and stuff, this would just be better. Like this fight we're doing, I wouldn't even have to worry about healing him. I would basically only have to worry about healing Storm probably, and maybe Strange with this, because he should be able to, with the amount of enemies we're killing and how fast we're killing them, he should be healing himself here, right? And that's the same attack buff as this one. The only difference is this one has a dupe into it. That's why it's more like a higher percentage. And so like for the fight we were doing here for this Nightfall, this would just be straight up better for him. And so like maybe I should do that. There's also this one. The only way this would work for Thor though would be if I was running Juggernaut with him too. And honestly, for this fight, I mean, maybe it would be better for this fight too. I don't know, but yeah, maybe we'll try that on Monday too. But yeah, I think let's take a look. I think we might not have anything else to do. Let's see. We've healed 2 million points of healing. Interesting. I think Moon Knight did the majority of that, since we've only had Strange for a couple days, but that's cool. I think that's, well, we could farm one more thing. I think that's okay. I think that's actually gonna do it for today. I think we're ready to get out of here, and that makes sense. We went a little bit over here. It's trying to get the stream length back down to about 5 to 6 hours, and we're at over 7. I keep struggling with playing this game and the Persona game, but more so this game, like a small amount. Every time we play this game, we end up doing it for hours and hours and hours. It's too fun. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today, folks. If you haven't already, click that follow button. It would help grow the channel, and we will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing different games. Tomorrow we'll be doing the Octopath gacha and sort of Convallaria gacha, which is an Srpg, like Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff like that, and Fire Emblem. So we'll be back working on those tomorrow, and then Monday we'll be back with more Persona and Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So that's gonna do it for us today, guys. Appreciate all the company, all the support. Nice meeting all the new folks that came in with the raid. Gonna bid you adieu. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see some of you fine folks tomorrow. All right, take care, guys. Peace.